Holy smokes.
It's dirt cheap.
Oh, now I gotta go around. I can't run across that. And Bulbasaur again.
I get the
Down here, Rap?
Yeah, I just get the dirty bag.
I'm fixing to get up. Let's take off up here. I mean, you could take the spot I'm in.
All right. Just hover above. So guys, if you're just watching the stream, yeah, we're kind of really maximizing our. This is space trucking to the next level.
Totally.
Yeah, so I'll take your spot and I'll come in behind to the left of Civilian. I'm just worried that it's going to take his ship.
Like tow it?
Yeah, like pull it in because it's
Oh,
a pad.
crap. How do I get up? The whole cargo hold's full.
Jeez, I have never
Just
seen
hold strafe and she'll do it. She'll lead.
Elevator access. Okay, guys. How do I get up? I normally go through the cargo area to take the stairs.
Oh, how do you physically get to the
cockpit now? The cargo area is completely full.
Did you come in through the elevator?
The lift in the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get upstairs.
Well, yeah, you keep going left. You know what I mean? You go around and up the stairs, and then you're good.
Okay, do I go in the habitation area?
No. Wait.
Lower hallway?
What is the No. The habitation area is in the center, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gone the wrong way. So
Left.
yeah, like just come up the stairs, left door, straight across, left door,
In the
straight
engineering
across.
area?
Yeah, through the engineering area, right at the far end of it. Take a left up the stairs. Take a left again.
Tonight on Revere's
Oh,
Parking
there we
Services.
go. Stairs in the engineering. Did not see those in the corner.
Yeah. You know what though? I mean, I would appreciate you getting lost in the Caterpillar because it's kind of like that thing that you don't get back again. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Exactly. You'll get a look at this spot of us just waiting patiently for a landing spot. Everyone
Good
in
evening,
chat just
friends.
like, hey,
Oh, hey,
So
Shy
much-
Canadian.
So much easier to get in through the cargo area. I gotta tell you. They got to work on their ability to move around in the ship. Jesus.
Hey, at least we're not flying a. At least it's not a Starfarer.
I'm out of your way, dude. Park it.
Are you sure you weren't on a rock down there?
I'm just lifting off as well, Revere, so.
Okay. You guys had no issues with the iodine supply?
No.
Shoot,
Oh.
did I buy iodine? I
I
don't
bought
remember
iodine
that.
here. No, I didn't. We didn't run out. I had plenty to fill up the holds and didn't have a problem with selling medical.
Okay.
And plot my course back to Alisar.
Oh, it sounds like y'all are already deep into some cargo, eh?
Yep. What am I on? I'm not on anything.
I don't know.
I'm just not used to how high the ship is. Yeah, if you check the stream, we have 3 cats.
Oh my gosh.
We have a. I gotta go look. I gotta take a break and go and Google that.
There's a
term.
lot of iodine fixing to go to Alisar.
Yeah, I know, right? We got this covered. We are your iodine suppliers for tonight.
So the runway is yours, and I'm just going to stand by and wait for you because I want to fix my controls a little bit here. Shy Canadian, you're going to jump into a Caterpillar or you're going to fly escort tonight?
Let's see. I don't know where I would be more useful.
I just assume from a risk perspective, escort, but you're not making much money then. At least not until we start making money.
Well, wait, shouldn't we all pitch in and pay for our escorts?
Oh, absolutely.
Totally. I mean, I'm making 7,300 profit this run, so
Wait, why is it not going down? Jump.
In order to make some money, I may do my own thing, although I do not own a Caterpillar.
so
You could do a freelancer.
Yeah.
Freelancer, or I have a Starfarer.
Oh, do the Starfarer then.
Hey, Rev,
Disgusting.
Yeah.
suggestion? Whenever you have the 2 routes open, and it shows the All-Star to R Corp run back to All-Star,
Yep.
make that profit per route at the right hand a button, so when you click it, it throws the profits up into your AUEC.
Oh, yeah, that's a plan. Hey,
Really?
hey,
Really?
hey, bloke.
I thought I was coming with some good ideas. No.
Can you
No.
write that onto Trello? Are you invited to Trello?
I did. I absolutely did invite him to Trello if he wants to
Alright,
make
I'll
that note
check.
right away.
Please do.
Yeah, just put that in there right now.
Let me get started to head to Levski. Man, I wish it would show me where the stupid beacon is that I'm looking for.
I forget which one is storage, and I've been here a million times. It's the one over there by the big pad, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one alone, not the one with 2.
Cool. See, my plan was I was writing a URL rewriter, so that way when I created a route, it would dynamically create like a share link so you could share the route. But it was also used so I can click on the route and it would bring up a full analysis of that route and how many times you'd have to do it before you'd need to switch the commodities to something else or switch to another ship. Yeah, and I'll just let me go and post. I don't care about other people can use it right now. Just know that it will be an affiliation thing at some point. Oh my god, come on, mouse. Switch over. Just bear with me here, guys.
Oh yeah, take your time. I'm so screwed up.
So does this play pretty much like the last version of the PTU, or have they since changed some
live.
things?
I don't know if there's actually anything changed. I haven't seen anything.
There was a 228 meg differential from the last PTU to this one.
228.
They tell me what you're
Oh.
carrying. Scanner's broke. Tell me
Oh,
at 100% health, you're a career transporter, your role's medium freight, model Drake Caterpillar, but no cargo information.
That's a shame because I honestly don't remember what I bought, so I could really use that.
Iodine at R Corp. And
hope that's what I
medical
got.
supplies.
Yeah, we're doing let me bring it up here. So we're at Aircorp Mining. I just want to see what that one way back should be. And I'm running almost 3,000 now. See, it's still iodine. So I could buy 57,000 units. So it'll be 5,184 with a 30,000 investment back at Alisar. See, we're already starting to make more than mining.
Yeah.
I'd just be glad when they let us steal shit. Keep it. I want to steal me a pirate Caterpillar.
So we've bought around 56,000 units of iodine, almost between all, like just myself. So, and the demand is, wait. Oh, never mind. I thought it said infinite demand, but I'm blind. That would have been like, yay, just keep giving it to us forever. But yep, no issues.
Iodine for everybody.
Iodine for everyone, yeah. Awesome. Are you guys still waiting for me?
I think I got my controls figured out, so yeah, whatever you want.
Oh, okay, good. Is there
I'm
some
an all-star. When I get in, I'll do that addition request.
Caterpillars everywhere. We should get everybody in chat to jump in their caterpillar, even if they're not doing trade, and we'll do like a big screenshot of like 6 cats.
You know what we should do before we log off tonight is that we should fill all of them up with hydrogen and blow them all up at the same time and take a screenshot and submit it to the fireworks thing.
I'd be willing to step back in money for that.
Oh, for sure. Hydrogen's nothing.
Exactly. We'll just have an explosion. It'll be a catastrophe.
Ha! Oh god, that's what we should do.
Oh, stop. I can't take the punishment.
There you go. Done. Does anybody have a 1080 Ti that has really nice resolution?
Yeah, a catastrophe. It's
Oh,
gotta
that's
happen now.
genius. Yep.
It's just gotta happen.
I think my Starfare is missing a lot of quantum travel. Uh-oh. Audio.
Oh, just gonna reset my view.
I quantum traveled right up to an asteroid.
Yeah, I'm watching because some of those are physical. You didn't just what? Oh, was that a... Did I miss a message earlier? I think I have you on my friends list, don't I, Kool-Aid?
Yep. Good evening. Hey.
Let
Oh,
me,
Kool-Aid's in here. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Hello, hello.
The Kool-Aid.
Ah, I think I got the invite.
Okay.
So how do I take my profits and put it in? I have to
Anybody?
punch it in by hand.
Nice. Poke.
So this is probably what the future of Star Citizen is going to be like. Group of friends playing together, escort, and something revenue generating.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Kind of like Guild Wars, I think, eh?
Like the original Guild Wars or the second one?
The first one?
I don't like the second one. I don't like the lack of
There is only one.
roles. Yeah, there is only one. That you're right. There's only one. Now, can we make that jump directly to Olisar from here? We should be able to.
Yeah, I made it straight to it.
Awesome. This will be a nice run.
Not gonna quantum thing until I see y'all.
If we can do this with 3 or 4 caterpillars and not run out of supplies, then this is just going to be gravy train.
Totally.
Yeah, 7K a run. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
you want me to put this under the to-do?
Yeah, in the
Mhm.
trunk. Yeah, just put it under the to-do. Make that
mean-
backlog work.
Yep.
Let me know when y'all spool and stuff, and then I'll
I'd say
just
jump.
lock on.
As much as jumping together is amazing, it's so buggy.
That's true.
Or just make sure you're ahead of us. You know what I mean? Like we're probably not going to get attacked here, but make sure you're into the dangerous grounds before. Or maybe you can jump ahead, and maybe Kool-Aid can jump behind. You know what I mean? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
To-do.
Yay! Let's see what cursor's
Right.
locked.
I'm just making the jump right now.
Hang on, I'm having a cursor being locked issue here. There we go.
All right, card added. And it is still saying the route we took is the best way to do it so far still.
Saying you're still on the planet.
Okay, when I updated my AUEC, it didn't update the route profits. I had to go back and switch from 2 routes to 1 and then back to 2 when it updated.
Just hit
Now we're
enter.
making 77.78 profits.
Just focus the Alpha UEC box and hit enter, and it'll do a recalculation.
All right. So we're still doing medical supplies. Still to our corp. mining 157. Or if you want, we can go to Benson Ore. And then
I
back
don't think. Have we collected information from Benson?
Benson's saying it's the same. Yeah, I grabbed a Benson Ore. That was one of the ones that I did.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the Levski, the R-Corp mining 157, and Benson Ore all through the same profits.
Yeah, so we could do Benson. They're both on yellow. Just kind of switch things up. So we're not trying to
overload one group.
Yeah, exactly. We're not thralling.
I'm really curious to know what it takes, though.
It's true though. Let's keep doing it. Let's see if we can milk it to the point where it doesn't want any more medical supplies.
I'll go back to mining 157 so we can see if it overloads.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then we got another alternative, right? I mean.
That's right.
Yep.
And I'm still sitting out on yellow here.
I'm gonna try to get this pad over here on the opposite side of Kool-Aid.
I'm fixing to vacate the Olisar pad.
Now, the thing about group quantum, is when you get it interdicted, you still have your security.
Yeah, for sure.
If we could just get it stable,
Yo.
That's the key.
What kind
It
of
looks like I got Charlie Strut.
what kind of quantum travel instability have you been running into?
Just us equally being spooled together, and it not jumping. Like you'd hold B, nothing would happen.
Gotcha.
And maybe it was because one party member was at another system, and 3 of us were together, and then sometimes like one party member would go, and then the other 2 would spool perfectly. It's just kind of weird.
Might be the party lead might need to spool and quantum link first.
Well, but I am. That was the key, right?
Well, no, I had mine spooled and calibrated first.
I see what you mean.
I'm wondering if that has something to do with it.
That could very well be the case.
Having doors at Olisar not open up. Usually it's one, but now I got multiple.
It's from the new people coming in. And lagging so hard, they click on or they walk to the door, it opens, and they're lagging so hard it shuts before they go through it. So it needs to cycle before that door will open again. Don't know why.
Now that did not give me a landing complete, then I'm sure.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And door number 3 works. I never did find the drug lab. I gave up.
Someday.
Really?
I've been out there for like 2 hours hovering this thing.
Oh, it'll take you that long. Yeah.
It used to go straight to it.
Alright guys, headed back to Yellow.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. You know what? It's in a crater, the drug lab, just behind a mountain.
Yeah, I never
Drugs
found
were
it.
so worthless now, I would start leading groups.
I just totally got lost.
But I used to fly right to it. It's a crazy thing.
Is the drug lab where Widow comes from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's still extremely profitable. It's only the wait time that makes it terrible.
I was actually losing money on drug runs earlier today.
Really?
Yep, it
What
was
were you running?
selling both Altrucia Toxin and Widow. It was selling for very high at the lab. Not very much at either Levski or Grimhex.
Interesting. Well, I feel
Yeah, we're
like
trying to
that
find
makes
it so we can
sense.
update the prices.
Yeah, if you guys have any screenshots or anything, just let us know.
I can definitely get some for you.
Oh man, I'm loving this ghetto tractor.
I love your tracker too.
You
Did you
know what
post
I
the
don't
hardware?
like?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay.
If not, I can do that.
I can dig through it. It's okay. I just didn't see it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I was looking at those. Those are great.
You know what I don't like?
Landing complete. Code doesn't say.
What's
What do you
it
know, like?
On this, you know how when you move your joystick, the joystick on the ship moves?
How could you not like that immersion?
Hey, Zol,
No, 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 no. When you twist, if you got a twist grip, it don't twist though.
I noticed that. Come on, Roberts. Give the program.
I mean, don't a lot of
what
joysticks
does it
twist?
The animation of your character within the cockpit, it doesn't respond to that twist. Only like the other movements.
I'm gonna be a while. I gotta run out and repark my ship.
Yikes.
Oh, no.
So are we doing med supplies or agricultural supplies?
Med.
Med.
Med, yeah.
Med there, iodine back.
Okay, thank you.
It's all clear here. Thank God too many people didn't buy the freaking Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
They should, instead of having... Yes, please do that. Please do that. Thank you very much.
Getting towed?
I hope so. I mean, if it would just tow me. I think it's going to tow me. By the time I fix it, I'll be towed. How many warnings do they give us? Here we go.
2, I think.
Yeah, okay, so I'm being towed. I'll run back.
Well, if you can make it onto your ship in time, you'll get teleported back up there.
Okay, go ahead and do it. You've warned me enough. Roll the ship in. So I can sell the goods.
Oh, there it goes.
So if we were to give our escorts 20% of total profits made today,
Yep.
and every person kind of chips in 20% into a pot, and then the pot is split between the escorts, would that be a fair thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Now, issuing beacons to do those payments is a different story.
That's why I started working on the platform to do that. So that way, when you have multiple players join an operation, you can put in the starting, the starting cost collectively, and then the end cost collectively, and then you would know how much to pay everybody and the difference. So you wouldn't need to worry about, paying people until the operation's over. Then you'd be like, okay, well, we made 31,000. Or if everyone was putting in their Alpha UEC, it would, go from there. Medical supplies.
Looks like there is a hostile aggressor around Olisar.
Okay, I'm pulling the ship back out.
I don't know, something to be mindful for, I think, Revere.
What's that? The hostile or the paying of the?
The hostile.
And without the paying of the tribute, the guards may be hostile. So either way, it's hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hostile has jumped away.
Roger.
Icon B00.
I didn't actually see your ship move. Oh yes, it like spun around 180 degrees.
I wonder what the logic is for putting cargo in your ship if it is not full. It seems to be different every single time.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if you buy enough cargo to fill half of your space.
I got you. It's kind of random.
Seems to be, yeah.
Yeah, it is, because I noticed, even Sigrillian noticed that, like, sometimes your caterpillar will fill normally front to back, and at other times, no, not really.
Yeah. And I would, logically, I would want to fill it from
No, you don't. You
center of mass outward.
And there was other things, too, where certain materials, not medical supplies, was another one that would fill in a freelancer from the middle section first, and then other things would fill from the rear. And it was kind of, okay.
There's this gargantuan shadow over the entire ArcCorp mining thing. I'm like, what the hell's casting that shadow?
Oh, it's Kool-Aid. Sorry, Kool-Aid, you just gave me the biggest scare, man.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was flying formation.
Oh no, we can do formation flights. I'm sorry. I'm just on edge because I saw that bad
Someone
guy.
is trying to run towards me with a cape.
There's capes?
Yeah, they're wearing
There's
a cape.
different kinds of capes.
It looks like a rag on his neck.
Yeah, they are a bit ratty.
Somebody's pimping about your style, dude. What's up with that?
Well, they're off now unless they're kind of on the platform.
Looks like you tried to be a stowaway, apparently.
I think he's off. I don't see him.
Yeah, he's not in there. He didn't go on the platform.
How's it going, Admiral? Okay, yeah, we're
Admiral.
good. We are back to space trucking again, thankfully. As much as mining's great, I'd rather fly ships around with full loads.
Phrasing.
Until they blow.
Yep. There's no innuendo here.
Who is in the Hornet on the pad? Flying like a shark.
It's getting ghosts.
That's hilarious.
I think he bugged out.
There's Revere. There he goes.
Yep.
Okay, so back to Yella.
Yep. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it looks like you guys got yourself a caravan going, huh?
No doubt, eh?
Hannibal, can you go Google a group of cats? Do it. Do it. A group of cats.
That was another beautiful landing, and this time I parked, I think, in front of the right building.
Nicely done.
I have
All right.
calibrated yellow.
I am calibrated and spooled and ready to go.
Okay, going.
A group of cats can be referred to as a clouder
Or
or glaring.
Glaring.
Glaring, I think, is
Okay.
more pretty fitting for a cat.
Nope, look, it won't let me go.
Same.
It hates me. So one of us, I think, is getting ghost. Whoever spooled first, I think. So we have a negative lock on the group.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, hang on.
I got
hang
the
on.
group thing now.
Yep, I'm getting everybody. And I'm going.
Okay, just waiting.
See, why does it do that? I just get so confused.
Yeah, mine just shut down. Still gives me that I need an octane drive warning.
Son of a... Wrong building. Damn it.
Admiral says doing good, just settling down after seeing one of the Cirque du Soleils.
Ooh,
shows
look at
today.
those rings.
I know, right?
Those rings, though.
So, like,
This
can
yellow?
we do... Yeah, this is
Yeah.
yellow now.
Yellow's gorgeous.
When's the last
Oh.
time you played?
Man, Hannibal, it's been a while
January.
for Hannibal.
January.
Yeah. January, February.
Those were dark times in Star Citizen.
Yep.
Why?
No,
is
it's-
it being
I just-
airport mine?
The sad part is
Where'd
I've just been too busy to, invest much time
You-
lately.
You missed nothing, don't worry.
Yeah, you did. You didn't miss nothing. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm totally at the wrong side again. Damn it.
You're on the wrong side of what?
I'm on the opposite side of the ArcCorp from where the storage place is, so I got to run to the other side of the mining facility.
Oh,
Twice I parked in the wrong spot.
If you're in a Caterpillar, you just go for the big pad. Just go for the big
The
pad.
problem was everything was dark. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, there should be runway lights.
There was this huge square shadow over everything.
I'm gonna go ahead and put in the.
I better sell medical supplies.
Here.
All right, guys. Let's see if it'll let me sell everything.
Yep, curious to know.
Yeah, otherwise we'd have
It
pull
did.
this time. Okay.
It did? Cool.
So I'm buying the iodine and we'll head back.
Get her done.
Okay. So, Admiral, are you joining us, the Star Citizen, this evening?
Why not, eh?
We're going to be around for a while.
Well, he's not going to make itself.
Nope.
Okay, I want to put in a bug report. Just tell him the light above the shipping console puts a huge glare. You can't see a damn thing.
That was extra immersion they added on purpose. That was a glass shader on a glass shader on a glass shader. So
In real life, and
when you're looking
all
through
out.
your helmet, you need shade, and then you're looking down at glass which has shade, and there's like more. Yeah, you just need that extra few levels,
Like I said, can I do like I do in real life and unscrew the bulb?
right?
So when you get here, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's this gargantuan shadow in the middle of the facility.
You have to buy from the side. You have to kind of go over on the side and lean in over and be like, yep. Okay, yeah, we'll get that.
You know, I actually talked about that on one of my streams, is that I hope that there's a feature where you can replace light bulbs on your ship, because there's all these flickering lights inside the Caterpillar, and as
Yeah, but
stupid
On a
as
brave
it,
ship, I mean, you realize how much of a running operation that's going to cost you?
well, I don't.
Put
you know, I
LED
wouldn't-
lights in there. They shouldn't be flickering. There
That's a
should be
good
LED
point.
lights.
That's a good
What the
point.
hell are these people doing?
Yeah, why don't we have LED lights in, like, you know, the year 3000, right?
Good old incandescent bulb. Maybe they made a comeback somewhere between next 500
Maybe it's
years.
cold in space, so they figure they use lighting to heat things up.
Proceed to side landing bay.
LEDs put off heat,
Not a
Little bit.
whole hell of a, very little.
depending on what kind you got.
There's getting ghost down there.
My doors don't want to open up automatically.
Are you just behind me?
I thought I was in front of you.
I'd like to say I could target you and see, but it floats too far away from me.
Civilians off to the port side of you.
Okay, you just went by. Space Kool-Aid. The best kind of Kool-Aid.
It's true.
How did I get a crime stat?
Because you were too cool.
It just pops up. Hey, you got a crime stat.
That
Like,
goes right away.
I haven't done anything.
It's a UE
Barely
regulation.
done enough, sir. You've done enough.
Yeah.
We have a cat leaving.
Yep. One's leaving,
Hey.
one's coming.
This is how we do an assembly line. It's the Caterpillar Congo.
Is Dration with us?
They just want me to go kill people. Great.
I'm actually ahead of you guys.
Doesn't say.
When you can detach the cockpit, like you were talking about Sigelian, that'll be even cooler for
That'll be super cool.
assembly line type cargo runs.
Totally. I noticed that there's less momentum on the Caterpillar, which is pretty sweet, because I can fly a lot more aggressively.
Oh man, that was scary. Started tipping myself over too far, and gravity kind of took over, and I was kind of like, yeah, no, you're not doing that.
Bouncing yourself off the ground in a Caterpillar is a freaking nightmare.
Yep. Just don't do that.
You spend 15 minutes trying to straighten it back out.
Same with the Starfarer.
Roll it. Roll it. Right.
I am rolling it.
Alright, where am I going to put this thing down to? Where is Dracian? Did Dracian already take off, or is he down here?
Yes, he
I'm
doesn't
headed
know.
back.
Oh, okay.
It might be good that we stagger our arrivals, otherwise we'll run out of pads at OSR.
Alright, I'm just going to put mine right across here.
And how
I'm
many
trying to
torpedoes?
stay ahead of you guys. So by the time I'm leaving also, y'all are coming in.
I wonder how many torpedoes it'd take to blow a cat.
I
Takes
think you-
3 for a reclaimer.
I think it's like a half a torpedo.
No, the freaking warden took 1.
I don't know.
I'd like-
When I got blown up by tickles, I didn't really have much. It was like a couple of missiles.
No. He dropped like 5 missiles on you. All back to back to back. You just look like David's star flying down on you. Or should I say the star, David? It was at least 3 or 4.
I love that grin too.
All right, spooling it for Olisar.
The skies are clear.
Always good news. Oh my goodness.
I
Good
just love
evening,
seeing
Kraken
so
Jr.
many ships around. So I think we need to get a hold of the Sentry and do a Caterpillar Racing League. Like that actually needs to be a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely going to be a thing at some point.
It's just gonna be like trucker racing.
So, who wants to play ground chicken?
Ground chicken?
Yeah.
Last PTU, I was doing cavern runs.
Ground chicken. You point your engines down to the ground, you turn the power off, and you fall. Last one to turn their engines on.
I heard about this. I heard about this. Yeah. Ground game.
Kraken, I haven't been
I
here
was
very
in,
long.
I was in Tickle's Twitch stream one time, and I came up with the idea. It's like, that is awesome. I was like, yeah, I don't know who's going to be brave enough to do it. And if you really got some balls, make it a fully loaded cat. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Had much cargo.
You don't ever need a fully loaded cat, though. Like, that doesn't change. Let's not be wasteful. There's only so much hydrogen in the world.
Okay, the game just changed for me on the return. So I have
Why's that?
37. Because I have 37,000, and I'm now able. I have waste leftovers by ID. So let me go and check and see if it's.
So did you max? Wait, did the price change?
No. It's just I'm filling the ship.
Oh, I see. That's good.
No, it's still saying. So like, how much would I actually need to be? So if I had 40,000, would it change? Right, still not making more. 70,000.
Would you guys say that 3.2 is pretty stable now?
Okay,
Totally.
so
Knock on wood.
Awesome.
I'm more than it was last week. I tell you that right now. Hey, that for nothing.
hang on a second.
I'm just getting a drink beer back.
We're not getting server crashes every 10 minutes.
No, we've been on a few hours and still good.
Oh, awesome.
So if you have a fully loaded cat, wouldn't
I just
that
realized.
be called a fat cat?
Maybe.
You could always call it the Garfield. I mean, if you want to rename your vehicle.
You'd have to paint it orange and brown.
Right, so like I'm filling the whole ship. You'd only need 20,000 to fill it. So everything after that is pretty much a bust. But you'd still need around 70,000 to switch over to the chlorine to start making more.
Yeah.
Right, 80,000 still chlorine. Finally, we get to fluorine once we reach 100,000.
When all start getting out of the ship. And there needs to be an easier way to get out of the cockpit to the ground level.
So we need 300,000, and then we can start actually making a ton of money off aspartame. That's crazy. I can't wait to get there.
I'm almost there, guys.
So I'm just gonna put in like 20 million. Let's just like see how much it would. Or put in $1 billion. Yeah, the most profitable run is going to be astatine for at least from Arcorp mining, for 30,000 one way. 57,000 units of astatine. All right, more iodine.
Roger, Roger.
Every time I spline jump to Levski from Olisar, I end up with an asteroid in my face.
From the interdiction, you mean?
No, just like show up at Delamar and then do a nice little spline jump around to Levski, and then you're sitting on an asteroid, pretty much.
Oh yeah. I've had
So
that a few times.
Perhaps I should find a better route there.
So cool. So anyone
guys.
joining that's new to the game?
Going to sell. Let's see if we can actually make. If it's going to stop me or not.
The lurkers are always so quiet.
Iodine. Go for the whole enchilada.
Enchiladas.
I love
Let me sell it.
enchiladas.
I sold all of it.
Nice.
Wow, so there's a lot of supply and demand. It's like we wanted everyone to focus on mining, so we're just gonna let it slide.
Well, this was supposed to be an economy polish, so I
Yeah.
think this was intentional. I don't think, I think the supply was a bit too low before.
So this is No Man's Sky multiplayer update? Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, now it's telling me buy medical supplies, go to ArcCorp Mining 141, and bring quartz back to Alisar, and it's 8,362 a run.
That's because you have more money to put into it now.
Yeah, 54,000. So where's 141?
Daymore.
Neymar. All right.
That's not bad either.
Kraken.
Where's Kraken at?
In chat.
All right, got the med supplies. Headed back out. Who's coming in next?
Whoever gets there first, I assume.
Yeah,
We're
Rainbow.
both taking off now.
I'm about to leave the pad for you guys.
So while I am hitting Atmo, we'll just go and show the folks that. So you're at Alisar, and you're working with, how much money are you working with now?
54,459.
Yo, you escort pilots are going to make so much money.
Yeah. So you are now doing ArcCorp mining and quartz back. Now, if you had a little bit less, that would change, right? Because you're now able, the stims now sucks. We hate stims once you reach 56.
Stims might not suck, or do they suck? Have we proved they suck?
We don't know. We haven't actually checked to see if the demand, to see if things changed.
Yeah, you guys are the best mission for sure right now in SC.
It's the nicest thing anyone has ever said.
I'm gonna cry. Stop it.
Right, if we can get up to 100,000, that's usually the sweet spot of money. Look at this. So we have 100,000. We can do Alisar, medical supplies, the transmires, and then titanium back, and we're looking at almost 15,000 per round trip.
That's fracking awesome.
Right, and we're gonna, that's not gonna take us that long to get there. And we're almost cleared atmosphere.
Come on, retract. There we go. Took me 2 tries to retract this thing. Go back up into the ship. No, not habitation. Go the other direction. Cargo holds are full. So you can't go that way.
Okay. So was it a one shot to Alisar?
Yes.
Yep, it is nice.
That's always nice, yeah.
So I gotta go to Daymar now, huh?
Go.
That's an easy
All right.
jump, though.
Lifting off.
Godspeed.
That one's like straight up.
It won't let me take off.
Try to get off and back on again.
Boosters.
And boosters.
I'm just trying to do lift up.
Yeah, use your boosters when you're doing that.
I know I've asked this question before, but does anyone have the numbers on what performance increase you get from boosters?
That is crazy that I couldn't lift off with thrusters.
I don't, but I will soon. I added them all to a database, but I haven't gone through all of the jumpers all the Dumpers Depot areas and recorded all of the actual individual. No, wait, that's a lie. I
Gotcha.
do have them.
Good evening, Christian R92.
I have a spreadsheet. I just haven't input all the data into the system. I can get it for you.
Guys, that is crazy that I couldn't lift off with thrusters alone in a zero-G environment.
What ship are you in?
Like fully loaded cat.
Fully
But
loaded
the problem
cat, okay.
was, the thrusters wouldn't take me off, lift me straight up off the landing pad.
Olisar's got artificial gravity.
That is crazy that I couldn't lift off with thrusters though.
I've been there on a regular fucking ship.
I mean, pad sticking still occurs though, so it is kind of a
Yeah.
bug.
Yeah.
Fair
You
enough.
could just be sticking.
You can also, I found a way around it. Undo your landing gear and then redo it.
Mm-hmm. Button mash everything.
But man,
Ski.
Arco Mining 141. Gotcha.
Proceed to sign landing bay.
Kristen, we are just enjoying the shiny new 3.2 persistent universe.
So good.
Like butter.
Butter.
I like butter with my key mashing, or my mashed keys.
Mashed keys?
You've never seen this game before.
I know, right?
Well, this
But
is...
don't worry, this is not the same game every. Oh God, we got the jitter going back and forth. Oh,
Nice.
oh Lord, have mercy.
No, this is definitely not the same game every time they release a new update.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
You
is
have
no
seizure
man's
problems.
Sky.
You do not want to have that happen to you. Dear God. You know where it shakes everything back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that
Violently?
going into Daymar.
Holy smokes.
So I don't even know where to start with with describing what Star Citizen is besides it's a space sim.
That's it.
Yeah,
You can
it's whatever you want it to
it
be.
is
That's
the
true.
If
the
you want-
space sim.
It is the space sim.
it is going to be the best damn space sim ever.
If you want to get drunk in someone's bar and just play pool all night and maybe some poker and then forget your car keys somewhere and not be able to, I joke, but you can do this stuff, you know.
I hope there's keys. I hope there's keys.
There better be. I want to be able to walk out away from my ship and go chirp chirp and have it close and lock up.
Exactly.
Yes, 85X should totally have that feature.
I mean, this is crazy that you have your ship powered up, the landing thing is down, and somebody can still steal your ship. Is like, what? This is way off in the future, and I mean, I have a somebody steals my ship because they don't know what security is.
There are no biometric locks yet.
Like, you know, you can't bring the landing or the cargo bay up if you're not the captain or not a member of the crew.
Kennesofly, you cannot find your sugar daddy here. I don't know who keeps making you these promises, but you should probably like stop listening to them.
Somebody making promises? What's going on?
So,
Someone's looking for their sugar daddy.
and it is definitely not me. I'm sorry. I cannot take that much responsibility.
If you wait on the pad long enough, you will find some pad lizards that will help you out.
Are there already? We're in like this is day one of P2 3.2 release, and we already have pad lizards.
Pad lizards are what?
Do you guys know what lot lizards are from the trucking industry?
I do.
They're women who
Oh my
wait
gosh.
at the truck stops
Okay.
for credits.
All
For
right.
credits.
Oh my gosh. Kennesofly, I hope you are not a pad lizard.
Well, they're not all bad. I used to work at a truck stop, and not all of them are that bad.
Okay. Christian, I was flying that enormous space turtle. That's one of the cool things about Star Citizen, is that it's a space sim where you fly ships, and then you get out of your ships and walk around and do stuff. You can walk around inside your ships.
All right, so 42,000.
You
Let
have
me go and
wings.
check the route.
Christian, I'm using a regular 1080. There's a lot.
Alright.
There are a lot of frame rate issues, and
We'll do another Arcorp mining run.
Roger.
Time to fly your reclaimer. Alone by yourself with no sugar daddy. Now I feel a little bit bad.
How is your fuel? Like, how's
50%.
everybody's... Okay,
But
cool.
about 50%, yeah.
That's
how
not
about you?
bad. That's better fuel. I haven't checked, but that's better fuel management than before.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever really needed to refuel myself, and I usually play for 3 hours.
It's because we crashed.
Oh, right.
There's somebody at 141 already.
I'm there.
You are all right.
Kenna, if you really need a sugar daddy
We got a tumbler there and a buccaneer here.
in your reclaimer,
Well, I'm coming in.
I will
You wanna
keep you
keep eyes on
company
that Bucky?
in your reclaimer.
A gray cat, I think.
Christian, I don't think there are hookers. I mean, there are no. there are no.
Space
I gave
lady
you
something
and added to the game.
Oh, I hope there's going to be hookers.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Well-
just because then we can say we get hookers and cocaine or whatever that Futurama reference is.
The correct reference is hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow, thank you.
Have you guys ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Yep.
What does Frank say? Was. How does Frank say it? I can't pronounce.
I
what
haven't
he
seen
says.
it.
Oh
I
God.
feel like I'm missing out. I hear so many references.
Oh my God. That's, you have to. Was. That's how he says it. It's was.
It's pad lizards, space hookers.
Just go onto YouTube and search.
The YouTubes.
Oh god.
Just search Frank Reynolds. You're welcome. It's a good laugh. Basically, it's Danny DeVito as like the most grotesque human being on the planet.
Christian, in fact, there are a few female AI characters in game, but no playable female characters.
That's right. So if there are pad lizards, they are most likely not anatomically females.
They're dudes. Star Citizen is currently one giant sausage fest.
Totally. And it's going to be that way for the next year because I see that it's been bumped to 3.4.
Uh-oh.
Female avatars.
Voluntold.
Are you watching this landing? Are you watching this landing?
Yes.
Dude, look at that.
You're by the wrong pad, though. You want the building over by the Cutlass.
Am I really at the wrong building?
You might be able to reach, but you want the one by the Cutlass.
Oh god.
I might have. Where's luck with this? All right.
In other words, I'm buying all the quartz before you.
Kenna, are you waiting for female characters? Is that one of your hotly anticipated features?
We got a Titan coming in. Better park it on the landing pad. It's a big ship.
Hopefully it doesn't glitch out and start bouncing.
Like a bug.
Whoa, I can see you guys in quantum travel
Oh, what?
on the star map.
Oh.
What? That's legit.
Yeah, that was so cool. Because you guys are little indicators. I watched your diamond go across. See, there's another one going across.
That's pretty
Oh my
cool.
gosh,
I just
welcome.
saw that on your,
Welcome,
stream.
friends
That's
from
cool.
Yeah.
The Simon Says. How are you all doing this evening? If I have not met you before.
Wrong way.
No, it's a full load.
Oops, oops, oops,
Get
oops.
off my ship.
It won't let me calibrate. Why?
If I haven't met you
All right.
before, I am Shy Canadian, or Danny.
No bumper cars.
I didn't
Right
hit you.
now I'm doing space
You pushed
trucking,
me.
I didn't
running
push.
cargo back and forth between
Look,
Olisar and
Calm down.
Uh,
So love that.
Levski.
you showed me.
07,
I'm
the
not
Simon
getting
says.
calibration, guys.
How was your stream
I'm
this
almost
evening?
to R-Corp right now, so I shouldn't even be in your vicinity.
Really, what odd part was I was looking at the
Gotcha.
outside camera and it didn't
Kenna,
show I,
you're waiting for the.
came near you.
the
Or it
Banning
was near you,
Merchantman.
but it didn't say I
That's
touched
going to
it.
be a cool ship.
Didn't look like it, but when
It's
I
gonna be
opened
a
my
very
door, my
cool
ship
ship.
moved.
That could just be RSI.
Mhm.
All right.
Thank you very much, Christian, for the follow. I am sort of a space road trucker. How would you other
Who's driving the
cargo
Avenger?
runners define
I don't know.
this?
I'm gonna get out of my ship and see if I can.
Mistwalker. It's a Pandoria.
All right, guys. Selling my med supplies.
He's a Pandorian killer, right?
If you only have one ship here, you'd think they would default to putting that as the the location, right, for selling.
Simon says you've been rehabbing.
Should be. Is it not?
But it doesn't.
That can be rough.
You have to still select it.
I hope it's
Right.
been going well.
That's right. Because they're all grayed out.
I know my brother's
Well,
been
there's a
rehabbing
couple
for
sitting
like
around that he gave me an
Yeah.
option for, like a
years
Argo.
for various injuries he
Now,
keeps
Phoenix,
accidentally
you
inflicting
have, that
inflicting
Titan leaving
upon
right behind
himself.
you, so be aware.
Alrighty.
It's weird. It won't calibrate for me at all.
By the way, if you're a little ship and you see a cat floating around, you might want to be aware where you are, because they'll squish you.
I will.
Squish ya.
Definitely. Time is money, friend.
Whoever's driving the Cutlass, did I do any damage if I popped you?
Oops. Oops.
Yeah, it just won't. It won't spool.
All right, I'm loaded with quartz.
I'm gonna go and target something else and see if I can.
Gotta get to bed. Back to it in the morning. Take care, Simon says. Have a good one.
Oh, Simon said was in stream. That's cool.
He brought me 4 people.
That's nice. What a nice guy.
4 people are now subject to my shenanigans.
What the hell is a Grand PTV?
Look, it shows one of you guys is stuck between me. It's weird. Unless one of you guys are
All right, let's
interdicted.
it off, gents.
Kenna, you are more than welcome to add me. My name
I am number
name
1 on the
is
runway for our corp.
Subaru. Like the car. Christian, I'd be happy to show you around my big ship. No
That was
innuendo.
such
No.
an innuendo.
No,
that
no,
was
get-
not sorry. It was.
Get rid of that face.
Not your sugar daddy. Currently accepting no sugar daddy.
Congratulations, you are now a pad lizard.
Oh, jeez.
How do you feel about having that in Altama?
Well, I mean, as long as they can operate a pickaxe, it should be okay.
Wait, what?
We can't, like, restrict people based off of their lifestyles. That's not really the right thing to do.
A pickaxe?
Well, it's mining, right? Pickaxe?
Okay, okay. I didn't realize we had changed to talking about mining. Still thought it was on the subject of pad lizards.
Well, it could be an innuendo. I just couldn't make that work, so forgive my lack of creativity.
His mental gymnastics only go so far.
That's true.
Just remember, you have to stretch before you think certain thoughts. You could hurt something.
I don't have time for that. I don't have time for thinking.
All right, head back to
I'm
Alasar.
finally at Yella after having to jump around.
Jump around. Jump around. Got that song in my head now. Thank you.
I don't know if
Jumping
this is...
around?
If you'll be able to
Jump
see...
up and get down. Jump, jump. You don't know that from the 80s.
Oh god.
Crisscross.
The dog is...
Or maybe that was the 90s.
Where?
It was straddling the 80s and 90s.
No,
Hmm. They
The
all
House
just
of
kind of
Pain.
blur
Jeez.
together.
it's too dark in here, but... the dog is currently a burrito.
They tried to wear their pants backwards to start a new fad.
Hey, burrito. Burrito.
I love burrito dog. Oops.
Yeah, I need to get me another dog.
I got a corgi. I love my corgi.
Oh, that's cool.
Kitten Ghost, do you need another dog? You have 2 enormous ones, don't you?
Yeah. I got
Man.
3 actually.
The flavor
3?
is So good.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a little Shih Tzu and chocolate Shih Tzu too.
Oh,
The
man.
brown one actually had the Shih Tzu in his mouth one time.
That's a problem.
They're playing. Look, they're playing.
No.
Christian, if you were talking about the dog, no, that is not the girlfriend.
Yeah.
The lovely lady taking care of the dog is the girlfriend.
Check.
The dog. I do not love the dog more. The dog is not the only reason I'm still with you. Sorry to subject everybody to my personal life. Unprofessional.
It's all good.
It's crazy, guys. The caterpillars actually fully loaded, responding better than my Constellation did.
I could believe that, actually. The performance is amazing.
I don't want none of your lip.
At least it's dark here now.
Somebody just zipped right by me. Who the hell was that?
Me.
You're a hot tamale.
All stars.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Crap. One other jump spot.
Gosh, I came in OSR a little too hard.
OM6.
Wink. She...
Seems like getting OM to show up.
It'd be right above you. I'll jump there so you can see.
I've got the thing where my OM's showing up again.
I'm jumping there now.
Is that sticky keys I hear?
Sounds like it.
Probably shouldn't be using the term sticky keys.
Yes, it's sticky keys.
The
I hate sticky keys.
with
You
the
can turn that off, right?
current conversation.
Alright.
You see where I'm at?
I see where you're at. Wherever.
I'm at OM6.
Great. I'm happy for you. Unfortunately, I can't see the OMs for some ungodly reason. Again, it does this to me every now and then.
How do I turn it off?
No, I can't get it turned on. So.
Sticky keys or
Yeah.
the OMs?
Sticky key.
It's on the keyboard options. I'm trying to remember.
Isn't it you just hold down the Alt button for a certain amount of time?
I thought it was left to you tap it like 5 times.
Everything. I hear you blinking.
Yeah, I hear it too. I'm not
Christian,
laughing at you, I'm
that-
laughing with you.
The so-called hot tamale is indeed the girlfriend. Is there was somebody on this pad. They keeled over dead.
Sweet. Bad competition's over.
Maybe that was a pad lizard who didn't get picked up. I don't know.
Poor lot.
There's an Aggie comp check.
Caught space herpes.
5x5.
That was a part of Cardi B's song. I cannot profess to be a connoisseur of Cardi B.
What is lights again? F5?
3.
Let's see.
Or what? Lights? Should be 3.
Yeah.
Are you using advanced keyboard?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god, it's doing the shutter thing. Daymar needs to get fixed.
Oh.
Is that one of you guys just in front of me?
Yeah, it's Kool-Aid.
Christian, my girlfriend does not like Star Wars.
What?
So
What?
You know what? That's okay, because I don't like the new Star Wars either, so it's a good thing.
So
No,
she has
that's true.
she has never told me I look like Adam Driver. Let's see.
You do look like Adam Driver.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. Christian says
No,
lever.
You do.
Kylo approves.
I've gotten a soccer player whose name I cannot remember right now. But he had blonde hair for a while, so I'm not sure. Obviously, it wasn't that phase. And Keanu Reeves. Someone said I look like Keanu Reeves.
Hmm.
Lies and conjecture.
I can see a little bit of that.
I don't know. I would never go on a killing spree if someone did bad things to the dog, but I would be super upset.
I really think they improved. I don't know. They improved like the way yellow looks because like the atmospheric glow is different. It's like it's not surrounding the whole planet like it was before. I don't know. Could be hallucinating.
Probably are.
I'm glad I remembered to buy stuff before I came back to Olisar.
That would suck.
Now I need to remember which one of these is the. I think it's this one.
Oh, Kenna, if you added me in game, I tried your Twitch name and that did not work. So you'll have to tell me what your Star Citizen name is.
Did you ever make it back to Port Olisar yet?
Who?
Dracian?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm landing now.
Oh, I see your caterpillar. It looks so nice.
Ah! Hit the wrong key. I opposed that one for sure.
What'd you do?
Hit the wrong key. About to land, put my landing gears up. It's like, hey, gummit.
Careful, ATC will get really mad at you.
That's true. That's somebody you don't want this off.
Did it again, son of a bitch. All right, landing. Finally.
Okay,
Go sell.
Christian, I need to get off the landing pad, otherwise Port Olisar landing services will get super upset. But then I can give you a tour.
Yeah, they're gonna be really mad.
They're the worst. Gosh.
They're so touchy.
All right. Can we get Dracian invited to the party?
Only if he brings party gift.
I thought we had Dracian. Let me see.
No, that's why I'm having trouble following him.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll solve that.
I did not illegal park, but you only have so much time on a pad before your ship gets stored. I guess that'd
Oh,
be sort of
Dracian's in the
like
party.
impounded.
The party can start.
Oops.
Yeah, Dracian's here. Party rock.
So I'm walking by these thrusters, and I'm thinking I should be getting cooked.
It should be.
I mean, you know.
They're cold thrusters. So Christian, here's the cockpit. Bunch
Should
of
be showing
seats.
around.
Escape pods. Fire extinguisher.
You know what I haven't checked in a while? Our wear levels. I'm afraid.
Well, we haven't really hit anything, so the wear level shouldn't be having problems, should they?
You guys notice? No, they're actually fine. You guys notice we have an overclock now?
No, what's that?
We can put more power to it than necessary for the sake of more health decline. So we can like overclock our shield generators. We can overclock engines, and the actual health is stuck at 100, so it's not going down for some reason. So
Sold
that's
all
good.
the quartz, guys. It worked
And
fine.
wear is not going up either right now. So components aren't wearing out. That's cool. Oh, maybe they don't
Oops.
wear out naturally unless we do the overclock.
That makes sense.
We also don't have repair mechanics yet, do we?
No, other than Cryastro, which never works.
Ah, crap. I've got the... This sucks.
Oh, guys. 9,660 profits this next run.
Well done.
Nice.
Okay, going to Minecore 141 again with med supplies.
I tried to get Mole to take a big drink of this moonshine.
You're drinking moonshine.
Yeah.
Getting Ghost is always having the right kind of.
Just picture me in a straw hat, ribbed overalls.
And one of the best fighter pilots that I've ever known.
Oh, I'm not a fighter pilot.
Drunk on moonshine.
I was gonna
Yep.
say he's one of those that when he's drunk he's like pro, and then he sobers up and he can't remember how to fly the ship.
It's like,
We just
You
keep
know.
him drunk.
like you're,
He's like that Russell guy from Independence Day. Remember him?
I think so, yeah.
I'm pilot.
Yep. That's what I'm a pilot.
So, Christian, all ships
You
can
say
be...
I'm a pilot or I a pilot?
Something like that. Something intoxicated.
Something intoxicated.
Does my name show up as getting ghost now?
Oh yeah, I noticed that. You're not Corsair jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you were?
Com speed.
Comp speed.
Or
Oh,
com speed. Yeah, that's
gosh.
it.
Oh man, there's so many people now. Goodness.
all right, almost headed back to Daymar.
So what? How much money do you have now? What's your total?
62,909.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Nice.
What's your total profit of today so far?
Oh, I don't know. Will the tracker keep track of that?
No, not yet.
I haven't.
Didn't you start at 38?
38.
I started with that 38, yes.
So
Almost doubled. I will after
Sure.
this trip have doubled my money.
that's good. I started at $5,000 and I'm at 13,000 so far.
I haven't seen Admiral yet today. Where's he? There he is. I see him now.
So, yes,
Did they
Christian.
not start us out at 100,000 or no?
No, $5,000.
100,000
Unless you like
is
Revere and you got Mad Bank.
PTU only, right?
Why
Yeah,
am I
that
not-
was PTN.
So, Christian, all the ships can be flown by one person, but a lot of them have additional seats that currently kind of serve minimal extra purpose.
Almost didn't make it off the landing pad before it hit Olisar.
I seen that. I was hoping you was gonna hurry up because a reclaimer just lifted off and didn't go too far and stop. So.
I hate when the OM markers are being retarded.
Yeah, I get this problem a lot.
Like I'm not getting anything.
I think you need to log out and log back in. It was doing me that way earlier.
It was fine earlier. Now it's just like. Right, I should be able to make a direct jump.
I'm getting
Second
that
entity.
that EVA bug where you can't move your character at all.
Salute. Salute.
Does that work?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Now I know.
Yeah, any emote should do it.
Okay, everything just came on again. Okay.
I just turned my jump drive off and back on, and it's working again.
Nice.
Mine was just
Any
bugging out.
bugs?
You know you can overclock your stuff now? Did you read that in the patch notes?
Yep.
Heard
So is
something
that
about that?
is that just by moving the triangle indicator thingy?
No. You go into your items and it's got a button that says overclock right beside the power.
Oh, I see.
Was that feature even ever announced, or did they just throw that in there?
They just threw it in there.
Neat.
There was supposed to be a bunch of other things that they just threw in. Does that say overclock? It does. What the heck is that? Bolon Ginzel? I don't know how to caterpillar. Oh well, that's fine.
Why won't it calibrate?
Christian, I'm pretty sure that is an authentic country accent.
Who, me?
Yep. It sounds
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
authentic.
I think that's about as authentic as you get.
What's that?
Getting ghost.
Gosh.
Well, I gotta say, from a cargo pilot's perspective, this has been the most stablest build.
Yeah.
Yep, just straight out, you know.
Lots of frames, not too much crashing, plenty of inventory, prices are reasonable. No decapitation yet.
Yeah.
Has anybody experienced it?
No, I haven't had the lower half of my body cut off getting out of a bed like I did the last time.
Just waking up on the wrong side of bed is an issue.
Well, yeah, it's Phoenix.
I haven't died yet.
You jumped through walls in your cutlass, right?
I did. Put in a bug report for that too.
Well done.
Oh, I had a door that wouldn't work, but it's good now.
You know, don't hesitate to throw your issue council links in chat. I don't mind upvoting them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea. Someone just came in. Oh, all the pads are full. Man, that Starfare is being super cautious.
Is that Shy Canadian?
No,
Winnebago? Yeah. The Winnebagos are pretty bad to drive.
that is not me. Mine got disappeared.
Hmm.
That mean you blew up?
No, I was stuck in space and I tried exiting the server and coming back in to fix it, and the ship disappeared.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the bed, man.
Well, I couldn't move. I had the EVA bug where you can't, you have no
Oh.
control. And I clicked exit server right before, or exit to menu right before Sigillian told me to salute.
Mm.
Wait. It just gave me a pad, and then, oh, really? $4, it gives me the pad over here. Game hates me.
No, it's just ATC.
ADC's like, yeah, we'll give you the one over here, not the one you're looking at. We don't do that.
Yeah, that's the premium pad. You've got the one on the 3rd floor.
So the reclaimer don't have cargo no more?
Does it not?
It should. I mean, it did have personal cargo. There wasn't a lot of skew, but it was some.
Yeah.
I tried to load it up the other day and it wouldn't do it, or yesterday, last night.
Was it spawned first?
No.
Oh, what the frack?
Come on, power off.
Does it have to be spawned first?
Not usually, but I could be. I've seen that happen before. Hopefully, I'm actually here.
Christian, I don't know that my ship has blinkers.
Are you still doing iodine, Revere?
I was. I can check and see if it's still worth it. It's
I was
re-
just
re-
I was just curious if you were selling out yet. That's all.
Oh no, still not.
Because you're at like 100% capacity, right?
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot of fracking iodine.
I'm gonna try some mining, see how stable the server is.
I just love that we came in on the server with a fairly large population when we came,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still been stable.
Oh, I got a crime stat. What the hell?
Oh, it just pops up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Because I reported you for bumping my ship earlier. They finally caught up with you.
What an ass.
So I'm finally at 50,000. Hey. Oh, that's terrible. I want to do that.
Maybe me doing the shark around Revere's ship got me.
I'm not doing stims. Well,
Cue Jaws music.
Is it telling you to do stims?
on the return. It's saying Gillette Family Farms with stims, but you can do the same for Bountiful Harvest or Terravels. Ironically enough, it still has Olisar medical supplies to Levski and iodine back as a very great route.
I mean, this is what I used to do up until about 50,000 credits.
Oh, wait. I know what it is. Somebody's
What?
got a freaking car on the landing pad and my cat's landed on it.
Man, once we get to 60,000 and we can do the quartz on the return,
Mm-hmm.
like at
That's-
60,000, we're making almost 10,000 profit per route, like per
Yeah.
round up. Like,
Wow.
That's when it gets real, is when you start doing quartz.
Some
And then
dumbass
fluorine, I
got a
think,
tumble on
after
me.
that.
Hey, when I lift off, you want to shoot that tumbler?
once we reach 100,000, then it's 15,000 profit per route doing titanium and medical supplies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be
Jesus.
so good.
And that was the same as 3.1.
Yeah, once you got over the 100,000
Yeah.
mark, it was gravy train. It was just gravy train from that point onward.
Well, it's not really, because like you want to get to 1 million, right? And it's still like you have to take a couple more steps before you're making like 30,000 credits or something like that.
Yeah,
Which we'll do by the end of the night, right?
probably.
At this rate, we probably will. Yeah. That's cool. We beat the Star Citizen trading minigame in a few hours.
But iodine is still exactly, well, it's like a couple of cents than the stims on the return from like Gillette Family Farms or Terravels. Iodine is still good for a while
Good to know.
until you're like in the 60,000.
Yeah.
I think Dracian's kind of breaking through to the.
Where did Phoenix go?
Did we just disconnect?
Oh, no, unless something crashed.
Might have
That's just
crashed.
me. I left party. Did I break something?
I think I crashed. We're here. We are talking about counting our bills, and
Well, I mean, we could take a moment to go back and get a fresh server again, maybe some fresh ships.
Yeah, I
Who
took
has-
some off
who-
for a couple minutes.
Okay. Who has cargo on them currently?
I do. I'm headed back to Alisar.
oh, I didn't crash. Yes.
You didn't crash?
I did not crash. I
And
just
you're
like
full?
hung. Yeah, I'm full, and I was just about to. I don't
Fucker
know,
factor
cry.
was very high, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another run then. If we're all still stable.
I'm stable.
Okay.
Saying something.
I don't think my psychologist would agree that I'm stable, but whatever. We'll roll with it.
That's an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's an opinion.
Perhaps perhaps a highly qualified opinion, but still.
Exactly. Everybody's got opinions.
So
It's
where
not.
is that?
It's not there no more. It was destroyed before you landed on it. It was
Some of
that. Yeah, it was that thing that was showing up as Grim PT.
Well, fine, I was gonna lift off and blast it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Admiral. In a blade. Nice. In a blade on the pier. How do you like that, Chip?
He's changing the clips, huh? Danger, danger.
It even sounds gruesome.
Mhm.
It's the one fighter that I like.
The blade?
Yeah.
I like the symmetry. I do not like non-symmetrical standard ships.
They just look like garbage. Like literally, they look like garbage.
Thrown together. Reminds me of the, what was it, the Diablo on Eve?
Oh, I see. I didn't play that game.
Drenau.
I played like Diablo 2 for a little bit, but I haven't played 3.
I got a crime stat. I want my day in court. Oh, I'm totally disputing this ticket.
There haven't been any NPCs anywhere.
Good point.
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen any.
I have.
What, like walking around Olisar?
No, I meant like
without
from
the
the
pirates.
pirates.
That first place we were going, I encountered one guy.
That's right. There usually is outside of Yella, eh?
Yeah, they're usually floating all over the place.
They're hiding.
Lurking.
They're all busy with the missions, man.
Probably.
Hmm.
Everyone's just trying to scramble and make money right now, including the NPCs.
I'm guessing they're drinking all this iodine. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Jesus.
Do you think CIG took all the pirates starting credits as well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Fidelity, right?
Yeah.
Come on. This quantum drive is so buggy.
Are you shooting?
I
I'm
was,
not
yes.
shooting.
Why?
She was being shot.
No. Just letting off some steam. Just letting off some steam.
I was gonna say live action.
Okay,
I know.
sorry about that.
Hungry. Get this man some meat.
Yeah, the quantum drive certainly is weird, but it's it hasn't been show-stopping at all.
Are you escorting me, Kool-Aid?
Yes.
Oh, cool. That's interesting. I just got a notification that you canceled Quantum, and I'm like, is he close to me?
I've been, about 1,000 meters off your starboard side for most of the trip.
Well, I am impressed at your ability to fly, that you can keep up with an ace like me.
I think we're just waiting for you, Admiral, if you're not spooled already.
Y'all going back to Alisar?
I
I'm
am.
heading back to Yella. It's doing the weird thing where it's waiting for the party.
I'm spooled up and ready to go to Alisar. Anybody come with me?
Yep, hit it.
Admiral is spooled. I'm spooled.
Let me know if it works, Ghost.
No, it didn't work.
Damn. All right.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
So every time the quantum travel fails to do the group jump, you have to submit a new issue council issue.
Like it shows Admiral as blue. He's good. Uncalibrated.
Good lord, if the
ready to
ship's
go.
littered around Olisar.
Yes, no doubt, right?
It's like we are ready to go, but it won't jump. I don't know if you can try jumping, Admiral. Come on, you can do it.
I mean, try?
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird.
Is there a way to point your mining laser straight down, like in all the screenshots of the prospector or all the concept art?
Float above it.
Yeah, I don't think
and
you
have your
actually
nose
can.
pointing straight down.
Yeah, you're right though. That is kind of deceptive, eh?
Yeah,
See,
it looks really cool.
It totally looks cool. Well, we don't have like the deep core mining yet. Maybe we will.
True.
it's so interesting. It shows like Admiral spooling correctly. I spool. It's calibrated. Nothing. Hates me. And everything looks perfect. You know. It just won't unless I'm like my cursor needs to be exactly on it, but it shouldn't matter. We should be good.
During the PTU, there were a bunch of distressing patch notes about, like, how you could accidentally put your quantum drive into a broken state. I hope they dealt with those.
They're in like a maybe broken state now. I'm gonna do the chair thing again.
In the true spirit of quantum physics, it might be in a broken state.
It's a matter of perspective.
Might
Yeah,
be in
so
an-
it's actually a feature. They're just trying to adhere to the laws of quantum physics.
It's not letting me put my landing gear down.
You scared somebody in on a ship?
Sometimes you just gotta button mash the landing gear button, man. My solution to problems is button mashing.
Now that
9 times out
Admiral's
of 10 it
jumped,
works.
it'll probably work. Yep. So Admiral went first that time after I got out of the seat and then got back in, and now I can jump.
That's a good solution, yeah.
It's weird. It just doesn't want us to jump together. It's stable enough. I'm just so happy to be space trucking again.
Who is Science? Any one of us?
Who?
Science?
Yeah, his name's Science. Maybe he's just looking at the caterpillar.
Tell them to keep their eyes to themselves. Don't look at my caterpillar that way.
So we haven't ran out of supplies at Harcourt Mining yet, have we?
Nope.
Not yet.
Those miners are doing their job.
Getting hurt a lot.
Sure, yeah. Well, and
Those guys are getting tore up.
to put this in perspective just for a second, so I just pulled in 40,000 units of iodine. And how many units do we usually extract when we're doing tungsten? Or
Right?
like it's usually like a couple hundred, isn't it?
Maybe. Got this one guy in the airlock. He's been standing here forever now. Right in the middle.
Really?
Right in the middle. I gotta go around him every damn time.
So Tracian, how you feeling about the game now that you can fly a little bit, and now that you're making some
And now that it's not dying every time I do something, and yeah, it's doing pretty good. Not kissing the ground anymore. That's always a good thing.
money?
Or bouncing off the ground. You know, I lost a few games of ground chicken. Getting better at it though. All
So
right, guys,
Tracian, if
Yeah.
we can actually 3D print some of these head clips, whatever you want to call them, I think you could actually make a little bit of money. No, it's like it's $1.26 Canadian for a 10 pack of LEDs. So that's 3. You know what I mean? Or you can do. The capacitor is only like 60 cents. So it's just a USB cable with a wire. Use the 4 wires and wire up your 3 LEDs, and that's it.
What's your starting inventory for units?
What's
For
that?
me?
What's
I
your
don't know.
What's your starting inventory for units for something like that? How many units are you gonna fabricate before you start selling?
If I do it, I don't know.
Right? Because if you could figure out how many you can get out of a roll of filament or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just it really is just a little base that you can cable tie to, and just a little plastic piece. It doesn't have to be crazy, right?
So now my next profit run will be 11,168 points.
I think that's a good idea, Xavier.
I mean, even if we can make them at cost for a couple of people to get started,
Yeah, I'd take one for sure. But like, if you can make 100, I guarantee I can sell that, and like 200% markup on that.
Giveaway.
Yeah, whatever. Make money. Gotta afford the lot lizard somehow.
right?
It's all about the lot lizards. I'm telling ya.
I have my priorities straight.
There's an anime out there called Space Dandy. You need to get a pompadour.
What?
Called Space Dandy. I think you need the pompadour.
All right, where am I parking this thing?
Revere, where are you?
I'm 1,500 meters from Harcourt Mine. I did a little bit of a loop to slow down. You're just to my right.
Who just buzzed the tower over at Olisar in a cat? Was it you, Skillian?
Yeah, it was me.
To a planet location?
Oh, Harcourt Mine.
You jump down to 50 kilometers away. Like you select B, it brings up planet locations, and then what?
Oh, just like Harcourt Mining, and you can jump down to it. And then you just
Holding
have to
B?
burn. Yep.
A little busier this time around.
Now you know what it is, getting Ghost. It's like, we've been doing the whole cargo trading thing for a while now, and now that I have frames, it's like totally different, and I'm flying so much more aggressively than what I was flying before. Such a fun game.
I remember you mentioning before before the PTU that you would be playing more aggressively if there weren't so many performance issues. So that was a good prediction on your part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to make money as fast as possible, so... And I hate the fact that it took me, a half an hour per trading run? And what am I doing now? Maybe 10 minutes a trade run?
Oh, dude, I was up to an hour and a half, 2 hours of trade run if I got to do the trade run.
Frack that.
Seriously, I am a bug magnet.
Yeah.
Things break around me. It's awesome.
Do we have the same computer, maybe?
I don't know. No. I got a good computer, just have really bad luck.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Murphy Murphy.
Murphy.
Must have-
I know
must have
Murphy. I
known
met
her
him a
daughter-
couple
daughter
times.
in her former life.
Yeah, I had drinks with him before.
All right. Fully loaded medical supplies. Head back to ArcCorp.
It's very handy when you have one person sitting on the pad, and you can see how far away the pad is now.
I can hear someone shooting outside.
I don't see anybody around you from here.
I think I'm just hearing something.
Go for snipers.
Yeah. Is anybody at ArcCorp who's like an escort right now?
Yeah, Kool-Aid's here.
Kool-Aid?
Next is the Galleon.
There's a parked Cutlass Black and somebody mining a little ways off, but the skies are clear otherwise.
Up Revere though. I don't know where the 107 is.
You having trouble getting down to our court mining?
Yeah,
Me too.
I can't see the drop point for the position.
When you hit B, are all of the landing locations coming up? That's all you should have to
I
do.
couldn't see it without his help, because he's actually aimed right at it. So,
I got
you know,
Because once you aim at it, it should calibrate, it should spool, it should bring you a good 50 kilometers away from the
I can't-
location.
I can't seem to get my speed above 200 meters per second. Kusanagi, I apologize.
I haven't been able to get above it either, actually coming out of that now.
This is the first time this has happened. I usually come in at like 600.
It's okay. We don't judge. Sorry.
This never happens to me.
Yeah, honestly.
I think it's a new flight mechanics, just how heavy the ship is and trying to leave atmosphere and coming down through. It's crazy.
No, this is the first run this evening that it's been so slow. Every other time it's like 600.
Oh, really?
Maybe I gotta put more fuel in it. I don't know.
I'm at 27, so this will be my last run before refueling.
Do the different types of cargo weigh different amounts?
Not
They
that I'm aware
should.
of. They
I
should.
mean, they don't, but they should.
both of you two moving.
How you doing, Dracian?
What you doing, Grayson?
How you doing, Dracian?
Doing alright.
Cool.
My quantum is not wanting to go.
So it's doing the thing.
How about now? Try it again.
Well, I keep clicking and clicking. Hell, it took me forever to get the landing gear.
Kusanagi, you got this?
When I was spooled up and ready, he couldn't spool. As soon as I cancel mine, he can go.
You know me?
Yeah.
I'm finally
Yeah,
getting
that's the way it
25%
works.
warning.
Yeah, when you get fuel, let me know. I'd like to go with you just because it's usually a very hot area, you know, and I wouldn't mind having multiple escorts for that. So
It's funny,
Definitely
you,
need to work on the mechanics for group jumping because it's kind of kludgy.
I'm sure there's going to be hot fixes.
on day 2, the live team was like, oh, wait, we had an issue with the commodity system, so we're resetting everybody. That would be so bad. It'd be like, no.
But then we're gonna be so good at it.
I sense clowns.
Although you could take some pride in being memorialized in the patch notes if it was your success that caused them to revamp the commodity system.
Now let me jump.
Aramal, if there are other specs not listed there that you're curious about, let me know.
Now, we're no longer on the side of Port O, are we?
No.
Okay, so we are going to need to jump to an OM.
Those buttons.
Is someone mining over there, Kusanagi?
Yeah, somebody is.
That's cool. Let's just see this red light. It's like aliens, man.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Base herpes.
I do like this whole spooling and calibration mechanic, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, this is nice. It kind of makes sense. Kind of highlights what your ship's computer would be doing while it's trying to calculate this stuff. Okay, so I'm in sync with Kool-Aid for the jump, but it's for some reason not letting us jump.
It just keeps telling me the calibration's ready.
Okay, it's waiting spool, respool again. And we're good, and you're good, and I'm holding B.
Oh! Oh my god, I was just decapitated.
Oh no!
You were decapitated?
I was decapitated.
Oh no!
Where are you at?
I just landed on yellow.
Somebody hurry up and jump in a ship
You want to jump ahead there, Kool-Aid?
so it don't despawn.
I'm
First
jumping now.
decapitation in 3.2.
Yay! I'm so proud of myself.
Congratulations.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer gent.
Ah, that's nice. I appreciate that. Can I get a lift to ArcCorp? Is anybody at Olisar right now?
Just going down on Daymore. That didn't come out right.
So Galen, I'm about to be
Or-
back.
Did it?
I need to jump around Daymar and then I'm heading back to Olisar so I can give you a lift.
This is the longest re-entry animation I've had in a long time. It took forever. You know, the
It's
fire
so
blast going over
easy.
your ship. It's like, is this ever gonna end?
Oh no,
We got a
epilepsy warning.
reclaimer down here and our buccaneer friend.
Is Reclaimer down there?
So, Shy Canadian, whenever you're ready, I'm at Charlie Strut.
This is my last run for the night. Should push me over the 100K mark or close
Nicely
to it.
done.
Oh my gosh.
Or really close to it.
Anywhere in particular on Charlie Strut, Zagalian?
I can go to 00.
Okay. I don't have something large enough to take that pad from ATC, so I will just fly over.
No.
and-
Yep, that's
Side.
fine. Just park on the side and I'll just hop in. I could EVA in. Or wait,
Okay.
maybe I can't. I'm stuck in the
There.
airlock. 1 second.
Oh.
You know, that old thing.
Is Hannibal still around? Is he gone?
Well, hello to you too.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Ooh, I see a caterpillar coming in.
Yeah, it's Revere. Let's all judge his landing.
That's all.
Sign,
Judge my
get your number
landing.
signs ready.
So Zagalian, you'll be at 00.
Are you in a prospector?
I am.
Yeah, I'm just coming up your back end here.
Oh, I
Hey,
see you.
how's it going?
Hold on, let me...
Uh,
I'm gonna have to unlock, I think, for you. Where the heck is the button?
Right up the hoop.
Alright, there you go. I'm putting a request.
Open exterior.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome. Also, the back of the prospector is now open if you want to take a look at it.
Oh my
I-
god, come on.
I
Look
still
at that. I didn't even need to use the ladder. That was awesome.
Oh, sweet, and it didn't kill you?
No, it didn't kill me.
Excellent. Oh no, sorry,
Okay.
the patch note was like entering the prospector in EVA no longer puts the player in a constant state of falling or something.
Oh yeah, I think I've experienced that.
So your ship is at Yella?
Yeah, ArcCorp.
Or
I'll be right back.
Check the landing pad and make sure there ain't no tumbler on it. You see it?
I didn't see one there the last time. That's why I went there.
I'd have spawned it underneath you when you landed. But I don't think it spawns on that pad, does it?
Oh, last time I landed, it was on the pad.
So Gillian, I liked you sitting there in the corner of the cockpit.
You have to request landing permission.
For where?
No.
Airport?
Well, it's got a red outline around the landing pad.
Oh yeah, it
There's
does.
something else on it?
I don't see anything, but it's got a.
You don't want to really land on any of those outposts because there's a chance you could suck your ship in, and then you're never getting it back because there's no way to spawn them. It would be bad.
Fine, let me find a place to park.
I've landed a Starfarer at Grim Hex and had that happen.
Yeah, because then you
There
can't
ain't no
get
pad
spawned.
big enough.
Yeah, it technically can't fit. There we go. Did I cancel? Oh my gosh. Every time the quantum travel lags, I accidentally shut it off.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, off we go.
You know what's weird is that, like, I'm looking at you right now, and I think that in a year from now, your face will be animating to your speech, and like you'll be looking, and I'll be looking at you, and it'll be the creepiest thing ever. But even creepier than that is that I will be getting used to that creepiness because I will play this game so much, and at that point, I will be totally absolved of reality.
We'll be
Virtual humans are real.
desensitized to all the weirdness that is Star Citizen.
Well, at least it's not Second Life. It could be much weirder.
God.
All right, so I'm gonna go empty to refuel.
All right.
See if we can refuel and repair.
Hey, Sigillian, I see your ship down there. It still has your name on it.
Oh yeah.
And I can see you standing next to me in the cockpit.
There's two of us. Question is which one's the original?
I'll just shoot you both.
That works.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Where should I be heading?
I think me and Sigillian are gonna go and refuel and see if there's any NPC pirates at Cryastro. Because Cryastro used to be ridiculous for spawning NPCs, which is kind of ironic because you're going there to repair.
Right.
That was like 2 days ago. It was crazy. So hopefully it's still crazy.
Oh, there's a 600i coming in.
They made them things ridiculously fast now.
Since the live, it went live.
Yeah.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah, the acceleration's crazy on them. They're maybe the fastest accelerating ship in the game now.
For its
Gosh.
size, that's crazy.
Even
Yeah, you can't outrun one.
even faster than in the last PTU patch.
Put it this way, I had one go from 0 to catching my ass and killing me in Aurora.
Wow.
Wow.
I come back and my warden killed him. But he got on my ass quick. Like I had like a 10,000 kilometer head start.
Eat.
Don't worry, Segalian. I'm watching.
I'm fine. I'm cool. That's good. Cool. Thank you so much for the ride.
No problem. The tire's a little flat, so watch your step on the way off the ladder on the bottom.
I hate how the prospectors do that. It's the funky tricycle landing gear. Can you might have to open the door?
Oh gosh.
I can open the door.
I've trapped you in here. Ho, ho, ho.
Are you in a party?
I am not.
Oh, that was really loud.
So what's scary is I have around only 13% fuel left to get the Cryastro.
Yikes.
Headed back to
My God.
Alsar.
Not helpful. Not helpful, Nori.
Oh, wow, it's so busy here.
It never lets me jump. It sucks.
My girlfriend is now contributing to the stream with one of the dog's toys. We can't put that on the internet. Stop it.
Okay, we have 2 NPCs.
Why do I put up with you?
Unless Mavericks.
There are a
play.
lot of answers.
Yeah,
which
those are
one you
plenty.
want. So there's a lot of answers to that question, sir. I'm not sure which one you want. Well, I'm trucking at 270 leaving Atmo, and I'm only 4,000 off the ground.
How
300?
What's your fuel like in your cat right now?
See, I never can find a fuel gauge on these damn things.
Top left corner?
Everybody keeps saying that, but I never see anything that looks like a fuel gauge.
It's just the same meter, like your speed. Like if you throttle your speed, there should be another bar right above it.
73?
Okay,
That's
you're doing
good. That's Daymar? You've been doing Daymar runs?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
So where is
Oh, right, 'cause
our
they lowered
pad?
the gravity.
Is it not on the
Down
bottom?
Low.
Oh, okay. So there's one here. I'm at 9% fuel.
You just
Hey,
ride
is
that
that red?
afterburner? Is that what goes on there? What's going on?
Guess I do.
I ride the afterburner.
I do.
So why is it red?
It should change color. We have an incoming Vanguard.
Oop.
You're not full of cargo, are you?
I'm empty. Okay, give me the screen. You can do it. Maybe not. Maybe.
Oh, we're clear.
Come on, come on. This may very well be the smoothest experience here if it works. Oh wow, I hear drones. So good on. Let's see them though.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Soon TM.
I mean, they used to visually appear.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen that.
They would,
Christian, I'm sorry about your immersion. I'm not going to fight my girlfriend. I think she would win.
Yeah, they used to come out and scan the ship.
There's a Constellation Andromeda making its way over here pretty quickly.
Yeah, you'd win.
Wow, it's actually taking a long time too. Like I can hear the sound of hoses.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like
Oh,
we're
that
actually.
That was her
being
roll
hooked
of
up
17 and a 14.
here. This is great.
Oh yeah. Fuel takes a while now, eh?
Yeah, this is
Kind
good.
of nice, actually. Unless you're getting shot at.
All right, guys. I'm going to.
Christian, your girlfriend does kickboxing. Yeah, she could kick some butt.
I'm gonna switch over to the freelancer scene here and go and get a drink. I'll be right back.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
What the heck is
Somebody-
that?
Somebody's killing a sheep?
That's
What's going on?
A sheep. It's the sound of a dying giraffe.
that's my girlfriend poking me with a small plastic cow and mooing.
That was close.
Yeah, sheep was close.
Whoa. Boy, Kusanagi.
Yeah, you getting ghosts.
I'm not saying I know my farm animals, but I might know my farm animals apparently.
What is that little plastic toy that for kids where you pull the cord and the arrow spins and it's like the cow goes moo.
Right.
I don't know.
What is that called?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. That's all I know about farm animals. Except my dad has a lot of jokes about hazing and sheep.
Hazing and sheep.
Anything to do with rubber boots?
No
And that
rubber
was the last
boots.
time we ever heard of Shy Canadian.
I don't know.
Oh
what
god, there are 2 dead bodies on this pad.
Hazing and sheep, and then we hear that noise.
And then silence.
I was
Anybody
hazed.
for watching The Shining again? I'm just stuff's getting real here, guys. Getting real.
I have a dog toy on my head. That was the squeaking, by the way. I was not being forcefully sodomized by a sheep or anything like that.
That's good.
Ah!
One
Fell off.
questions if it was forceful at that point.
All right, so we're good. I've actually burned. Wow, that whole time. That was what it took.
How much did it cost?
Oh, it wasn't very expensive. It was like 53 or something. It was
It just took you a long time. Time is money, so pretty expensive, dude. What are you talking about?
That's true.
true.
Trayson, I've been
legit.
aside your landing pad.
You're
So
what?
I'm gonna have to land on top of you because ATC has been assigned me your landing pad.
I'm fixing to
All right.
sell and log out, so my landing pad will be open momentarily.
Oh, maybe they know this. Clever AI.
All right, back to Alisar I go.
See you up there, Sigillian. How you doing?
Oh, you know, just chilling, just hanging out.
Hornet coming up real fast. Careful.
Whoa.
Yeah, he zipped on up there.
Isn't that getting ghost?
I'm here with Revere.
That guy is still in the frickin' airlock. Just
Who
standing
is?
there.
At what station is that?
Oh, sir. I think he'd be logged out by now, but no.
Maybe he's sitting there and taps his mouse every couple of minutes.
Alright,
I hate
so-
being. I think because I'm the leader of the group, I get the most bugs with
Ship
this stuff.
has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay, now I'm getting a spool with 2 people. Okay.
Alright, guys, I am now at 82,800, or 83,000, excuse me.
Oh my god.
And now we're all in sync.
846. On that note, I am logging, guys. Been fun. I'll pick it up tomorrow.
Cool.
Cool.
Good night.
It
Night
hates
or-
you.
Yeah, see you later.
Take it easy.
I'm gonna just come off the reticle. Come back on it.
I'll come off of it so you can jump.
Yeah, you go ahead and jump first, and then it'll work magically for no reason whatsoever.
Well, it should work now for you. I ain't spoiled or nothing.
No, it still says quantum calibration by Admiral, so Admiral has started one, but he's looking at it, and we're good.
Turn you up.
Maybe Admiral, if you try jumping.
I'm full and ready now.
Jumping.
Yeah, there's the calibration started by you. Getting ghost. And now I'm able to go. It's so weird.
So it works when I don't join?
Yeah, it's just being weird. Doesn't make any sense. Wow, we actually didn't need to partake in the insurance fraud tonight.
Oh, for refilling?
Yeah, like just in general, we've not. It's crazy.
Why is this game working? I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
All I
what did
know
do?
is you evil Cuddy folks, just we love you.
Totally.
We love you. Who is on this pad? It looks like a small ship.
Christian,
Unless
if
it's
you're,
a 600i.
if you're still here, this is your tour of the Starfarer. Now that I have one again.
That multiplier is so real though, just because like Tracy and I think you were running like maybe 20,000 more than myself, and obviously much more than the starting 5,000. And it's crazy like how fast that could.
Oh god.
It's crazy how fast that even accumulates even more. So what do we have here? We have a reclaimer.
D's open.
D's open.
Yeah, I'm just about to leave Alpha as well.
Okay.
I keep falling through the bottom of my Starfarer. There's one hallway
going,
that's
going around the hallway where the stairs are.
Yep.
You gotta-
Is
you
it
gotta
still?
jump those.
Do you still get ejected there?
Yep.
That's the worst.
They won't
It's
fix
honestly
that.
the worst.
They're not going to fix that bug until the Starfarer is needed for actual refueling.
Probably.
Because they're probably
Great.
going to redo all the MFs.
Which is next one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Because, I mean, why touch it right now if it works?
that's true.
I don't think the Reclaimer is going to be touched either until all the drones are put in. I'm not blocking the active plate bay. Silly people.
Christian, I did bug out. Apparently there's a spot in the hallway where you just fall through the floor. And it killed me. I got de-starfarertated.
It don't work that way.
I tried. An attempt was made.
I might illegally park there.
It's a Scarfarer.
Scarfarer. I love it.
Ouch.
If it gave me a scar for every time it killed me,
I don't know why it's not letting me have
Or a
this.
Scarfaller.
I would look like Deadpool.
Because there is a reclaimer fixed to land on top of you.
Oh, is it actually landing?
Yeah, I guess he's got the right of way. He's bigger.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Oh crap.
For your safety, please vacate the area.
Yes, caterpillars used to be the big fish, but not anymore.
The one on the opposite side's open.
Yeah, I'm just leaving A right now, or Alpha right now. Right now, says the cat.
Sea is open.
We're all gonna leave at the same time. Typical.
They're trying to store my ship, I think.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Yeah, there we go.
For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
Tracian has left the party. Farewell, my friend.
I think I'm locked up solid, guys.
I've locked as well. Just about to get their whole refueling treatment too.
Because my head tracker
not
is
locked.
crazy.
Ain't the server.
Areas are currently full.
Was it because Dracian left?
It could be because the last time it locked up, it was because of Fennec leaving.
You go into menu.
Was it Sigelian? Was that just when your game hung for like 30 seconds?
Yep. And I had a heart attack.
I'm gonna let it wait.
Yeah, I would.
Oh my gosh, that guy is still in the airlock.
There he goes. Comes back.
Hey, I recovered from it.
Same.
Although it wants to storm me. Hey, I'm okay with that. Awesome.
Man, the lights on the Reclaimer are really bright.
Mm-hmm.
Retrieve my pirate cat, which was illegally parked.
You're such a pirate. You're such a rebel.
You mean valet parked?
Illegally parked, and then when it despawned, character came out of nowhere, and the guy just kind of ran around, almost, and then he's just like jumping around, and I just ran into like there's like 2 NPCs who are dead out here.
I think I saw those.
Weird.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, this is so good. Just the fact that we can all play different roles. Like, we can have 4 caterpillars doing trade. Doesn't affect one another right now. It's awesome.
And even doing all the same things.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah, I think day 1 was good. This is good.
Mm-hmm. When have we ever said that before for Star Citizen?
I haven't. But you know what? Because it's running so smooth, they'll see that there's some players that are going to have 200,000 within 2 days, because that's what's going to happen now.
Well, that should be us.
You're right,
Yeah.
but then they're going to be like, "Oh, people are making too much money." We're going to have the
No, because the ships are going to be like 1 billion.
Exactly.
True.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Plus, if a few pros are making all the money.
Are we not the pros?
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like we're literally playing for real world money right now. So.
Wait, no one told me about that.
Well, I mean, if you're streaming, then you should be collecting bits, right?
Okay, that
Fair
was
enough.
weird. My ship is now working, but I had to manually open all the doors. Look at this. I don't understand. Things are working
Lag.
better than they're supposed to be. It's probably lag, yeah.
I
Well,
managed to
guys,
do
I'll
an
talk to you
entire
later.
drug run while you were at Bordeaux.
Alright, later.
Let's see. Christian,
you have
I
the
don't
data
know
on
how
the
much I've
prices for
spent.
the drugs?
Yeah, I was trying to take screenshots. I had actually done one previous as well that I took the wrong ship. Didn't have any cargo space. Wouldn't even show me how much it would sell for. And the prices look fine this time. So either I was hallucinating before or it was different.
Well, you were on Widow, so I mean.
Right. You gotta stop sampling that stuff.
Let's see.
Cutting into my profits.
So there are
You guys hired me to protect you.
two starter packs at $45. There's the Mustang Alpha and the Aurora MR. Mustang Alpha, it's like a single seat fighter type thing. The Aurora is more for exploration.
I would love to get like an immediate jump to Yella that actually works the first time. Spooling.
Oh wait, tour, right. I can take the ladder.
Yes.
I should turn the
My
lights on. There, Christian, that lists all the game packages. No, when the game releases, you'll be able to buy ships for in-game currency, the kind that we're earning by ferrying cargo back and forth. But they will cost enormous amounts of in-game currency. But you do have to buy a starter pack to be able to play the game.
I really like these planetary jumps, like going around the planet,
Hmm.
especially at a high frame rate. Like this looks so good.
And how much
So cool. What was that?
how much larger is Hurston than Yella?
Huge. Well, I mean, it's a full planet. I'll have to look at the size, but I mean, it's gonna be big.
Because I just wonder what the spline travel is going to look like around that. How long it's going to take to travel the planet, travel around the planet.
We've got a reclaimer.
Christian, what do you mean if you sold a ship, like sold a ship in game? What would that get you? I guess more in-game currency. So the in-game currency will let you buy ships. It'll let you buy equipment for ships. So like,
Warning, you are blocking an
uh-oh,
active flight
they're
lane.
gonna take my,
Please vacate the vicinity.
they're gonna take my
You
ship.
wanna take it again?
Yeah, because I was giving it to her run.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
But they only
Thank
gave
you
me
for your cooperation.
one warning this time.
Time to be forcefully ejected.
Might be able to get out. So you can buy different components for ships like weapons and engines.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the
I
area.
think I escaped.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well done. I think you flew just underneath me, Shy Canadian.
Oh. I apologize. I was not at all looking where I was going. Just trying to
Oh
get
no,
off the pad.
it was just really scenic. Actually, it was kind of neat.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent.
I wonder. Oh no, Admiral just left the party.
Here we
What's
go
going on?
again.
Kill him a throttle.
That's a good idea. Because, like, I'm pointed directly at Alisar right now.
Yeah, I froze for a second, hit escape real quick, and it pulled me back.
Hitting escape, eh? We'll see.
So what was the postulated in-game price for a constellation? It was like 12 million or something.
There's a spreadsheet.
Well, I'm back.
Where's the spreadsheet? Had it.
Where is that spreadsheet?
If you Google it, like, it's laced in a forum, like, I think Test Squadron's forum.
Okay.
Nested. I shouldn't say laced. Nested.
We have down there fast dump.
Just a reclaimer.
I mean, is he doing cargo or just messing around? I mean, what would you be doing?
Not sure.
Like, I don't even understand.
Okay, here's the test squadron. Post. So the base Aurora, which costs $20, comes out to roughly 80,000 UEC. With a multiplier of 4.
Can you send me that document, like, through Discord? Would you mind?
If I can find a spreadsheet. This is just a list.
It's not a bad parking job.
No. Got all the feet on the pad.
And are we still using alpha UEC or actual UEC?
Alpha UEC.
Just alpha, okay. Christian,
You
I
guys know you
currently
can
have
spawn ships
4,000.
on moons now.
You can't unless you.
Yeah, no, you can spawn the small ones. Anything M50 or smaller.
Oh.
So for whatever reason, after I came out of that hiccup, I have a crime stat. I wonder what happened.
You ran into me?
Did I?
Well, I kind of got in front of you to keep you from hitting the edge.
Oh, weird. My doors are open.
I was climbing in.
Oh, you opened the doors.
Yep.
Interesting.
I was trying to save you.
All this stuff happened while I wasn't in game. It's weird.
Oh.
Anyways.
Sorry, Christian. I have about 4,000 in-game credits, and then one of the small ships may end up costing about 8,000. That conversion is not set in stone.
My ship is not mine to take off here. I'm trying to reset it. Weird. Okay, well, let's just go and sell it.
Is someone with you, Revere?
Kool-Aid. My ship is kind of stuck on on one of its front landing sensors. But I'm gonna go ahead and sell anyway.
Christian, what do you mean by an auction house? Like, where people can auction ships they don't want?
Sounds like another enterprising Star Citizen player.
Actually, I don't think he even has the game. He's already making his own systems.
Tell him to go to, if he's been to the Mr. Fats page. Or, what's the other one? Kool-Aid. What's that one that you sent me the other day?
Texas Skulls?
No, the, that ship, that gray market, kind of.
Oh.
Ships.
Right?
No, there's another one. There was one you sent me on Twitch.
Who's
Remember
that?
your,
Was it
It's
Mr.
that-
Fats?
No, it was another
Shut it
one.
on
I think it was me.
Did you just
Hold
shut
on.
the door on me?
It totally was. Hold on one second.
Really?
Yeah, because you never messaged me, and you messaged me, and I'm like, what? Hold on, I have to look this up. It's gonna drive me nuts.
I don't think I've ever messaged you on Twitch.
Okay, you're right. It wasn't just Kiara. It's called Star Hanger.
Star Hanger.
I'm familiar with Star Hanger.
Yeah, star-hanger.com. Send that link to him there, Shy Canadian. It's pretty cool.
Star.hanger.com, eh?
Star-hanger.com.
Star hyphen. Oh, it didn't like it. I spelled it wrong, that's why. Hangar. Fisher, I don't know if... I won't be playing during the day tomorrow, probably. But I'll be on in the evening again. Weekends are kind of busy during the day.
What are you doing, Civilian?
Okay.
What am I doing? I'm doing medical supplies, ArcCorp iodine.
Have you bought them yet?
Yes. You want to jump on board and be a turret operator?
Next 2 days off. Nice. So ChristianStarhanger.com is a gray market where people who have bought ships sell them for real money. So you may be able to find a cheaper package there, but I wouldn't necessarily expect it.
And if you want, you can also just buy store credits there as well.
Oh,
a lot
can
of
you?
times people sell store credits at around 75%.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
what,
Gotcha.
so what they're actually selling you is non-LTI ships, just extra stuff they've had on their account that's gained store value, but
Well, Fisher, I'll hit you up.
liquidating it. There's generally a lot of people that are always getting in the Star Citizen, but also getting out. So you'll usually find like store credits at 75 to 80%, which is good if you just want to load up for CCUs.
Gotcha. Does RSI have an official stance on the gray market?
Yes, they do. They have a stance.
Ships are giftable for a reason.
Okay.
Honestly, though, the gray market makes them so much money. I can't see how they dispute it.
Exactly.
Selling.
Limited scarcity is only an object of your mind. If you just wait a few days and buy the CCUs, you can hold on to whatever ship you want. What's the chances of this jump happening right away? Wow, it's actually working.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
didn't
happened?
see that. Nothing.
What happens?
Well, sometimes when I take off with full boosters, I have this uncontrollable strafing,
Oh
And
yeah.
it's- and it's embarrassing sometimes.
It's happened to all of us, I'm sure.
Yeah. Now it sounds like a support group.
Hi, my name is Shy Canadian. I have uncontrollable strafing.
I have leaky thrusters.
That'd be a fun org, wouldn't it? Ship problem support group.
I would just like love to make enough money in the game that like the entire like premise of a stream would be playing pool, drinking champagne, and 890 jump.
Revere, we should be friends. Seriously.
Right? Like just screwing around.
Yeah, we should be friends.
What are we doing today? Oh, we're in Helios, just kind of chilling, you know, on the water planet in an 890 jump as a yacht. Space hookers.
I want that. I want that landing pad in the middle of the ocean. Just for a big luxury liner to land.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Just like on that ad for, what was it, the 600i?
Yeah, they've got the cool landing pad with like the little driveway off of it.
I was telling my friends at work because they were making fun of me for spending money on Star Citizen, and I was like, if property goes on sale on a paradise planet, you know, I'm going straight to my bank and I'm going to be like, listen, we got to talk. I have bad decisions.
Go to your boss like, hey, I need a raise now?
Yeah.
Or a bonus?
And in exchange, I'll give you some property. Hey, it worked in Second Life.
It did work in Second Life.
Yeah.
Is Second Life still a thing?
Oh, you know what's funny? I work with a lady who owns a nightclub, and she has a fashion line. And she's really pissed off because she's like, she used to play Second Life in its prime, and she made money off, like a lot of money off it. And she's really bitter now because like she doesn't make as much money on it as she used to. And I'm like, the fact that you could
Oh my
even
gosh.
make money is ridiculous off of a nightclub.
That's crazy. So did she like wake up and just go to work as like a waitress in her own nightclub?
I don't know what she does. I don't know how the business works. Like, but she does do her fashion thing as well. So I know she sells products. I've never understood how people who own nightclubs make money. Do you?
No.
Yeah. But, you know, we work from home, so she can still manage her Second Life assets while she's at work, so.
That is incredible.
Totally. And she's like, you know, 50, 60 years old. So, really inspiring.
Tell her about this new game.
Yeah.
New game?
This
Oh,
one-
that's Star Citizen? I tell everybody
Yeah.
about it. I'm that guy.
Once there's female avatars, you gotta be like, you gotta get on board.
Yeah, once they're more customizable. I'm glad they still haven't fixed the Mohawk bug.
Yeah, that should be a thing.
As should the pink armor, that needs to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that armor.
It made me so happy.
Way to inflict damage to your enemies from a distance just to their eyes.
They can't shoot me if they're blind.
Exactly.
Ha! I just saw the guy who's mining at Yellow blow up.
Oh,
I know, right? I feel for him.
Oh my god, I can finally do quartz on the return.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Oh.
Moving on up.
So now it's 8,600 profit going back down with medical supplies, but 6,400 profit coming back, so 10,000 round
Nice.
trip. Oh, finally. Just 8 more runs. to the 10, the 100,000 game.
And they loaded my Starfarer in a completely different way than before. I do not understand.
Do you have doors and tanks?
Doors and tanks?
Well, if there's no tanks, then it's not functional, right?
Oh. It is functional. They put the cargo in a completely different configuration than before.
Did you panic? I heard flares.
No, for some reason, the button that I use to change my views is bound to launching flares, and I can't seem to unbind it. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I think I've also got that with double bound. Every time I decouple, I switch my defensive stuff. Countermeasures. I feel like I'm having trouble with words tonight.
That adds extra challenge to the game. Need to use chaff? Well, you better be able to fly decoupled.
Yeah, usually throws the enemy off as much as me. That's great. I can just see you running all up through your ship.
Really?
Oh yeah, you can see. I saw you run all the way from the from where you sold your cargo back to your ship and get into the ship, and then run all through the corridors. And
Why is it not spawned all the way?
no,
Or
no,
you
I just
see
I can.
me through the
yeah. I see your
Awesome.
marker because we're in the party. And I'm just hovering over your ship.
Getting Ghost, that Ghost Hornet looks badass, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just 8 more runs. Well, to the 100,000 mark.
Ah!
That's a tenth of the way to a million.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be great if we keep giving you guys a cut, and we can, get to the point where we're actually running 200,000 plus. It's gonna be amazing.
How many escorts? I should have wrote down who's escorting us today. so we
Yeah,
can
I was
ping
just
them.
thinking about how I really tomorrow morning need to get the operations section of the site working, just for logging people. You know what I mean?
Well,
'Cause then
we can do that on a
we can do the-
spreadsheet.
Yeah, exactly. We can just kind of do the math. Like we play with everyone anyway. We can figure it out. You know what I mean? We're good on our word.
I haven't been yet, and I want to be. It's bothering me.
Wait.
I owe so many people money for escorting me. I have to pay them.
Well, I know Getting Ghost deserves a ton. Like he's been around since forever, so like he's gonna be just once we start making enough money, just like here you go, Get Ghost. Here you go.
Here's
All the-
$5 million.
All the space hookers. All the space
Yes.
hookers.
Yes.
You're just gonna pay him in space hookers.
I feel the same about Kool-Aid too. Kool-Aid has always been helping me out.
How do you get up to the airlock on the top of the cab?
It hasn't been accessible since like 2.6.
And when are we getting remote turrets?
We have remote turrets.
Do they work?
Yeah. We were using them the other day at the 600.
I know, but I mean for the Caterpillar, because there's a panel downstairs for the remote turret.
I didn't know that. There's no remote turrets on a cat?
Yeah.
No,
It's tested.
no. You're drunk. Go home.
There's one.
Drake's ship doesn't know remote turrets.
Unless it's the tractor beam control and I'm being retarded, which
Yeah, that's
very
the
well
tractor
be.
beam
Oh, there is
controller is
that.
in that separate little module. The bottom terminal is for the engineering, There's a turret on the bottom, which is opposite to the engineering area, and then the front turret.
Like, what is the big open panel down next to where you eat? There's like a room that's just one big panel. I guess it's just engineering control.
Yeah.
Drake, we don't do remote anything.
Yeah. Just be thankful there's electricity.
It's not powered by little foot pedals.
It totally is.
It doesn't even have lights in the command compartment.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be so funny to walk into a caterpillar and just see candles everywhere.
Oh my god.
Don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions.
The signatures would be really low.
You can
Would
hear the
get it.
jazz in the background. You're like, oh, this is just Revere's ship.
Out pops Revere in a gold suit. Got a surprise for you, buddy.
Things escalated quickly.
Yes. Things usually do, and you got candles. Part of the equation.
People driving around in like 600 eyes. I'm like driving around a gold caterpillar. Flakes of paint burning up in atmosphere.
Oh my.
You open the cargo bay doors and there are space hookers all up and down the ship.
Every cargo module has a triple pole.
You could be a space pimp.
You're basically like Lando
That's-
Calrissian at that point. Like,
No,
seriously.
You are the source of the pathogens.
Oh, shoot. I keep jumping to Crusader, not Port Olisar.
I think you
On
guys
your
are
way
on the
back to
top.
Sigillian?
Yes, I am. Yes. Back to Olisar. I think you guys are on the top of Twitch for Star Citizen right now, which is really
Oh
unfortunate.
my gosh.
Because, like, you're at, what, 9 viewers each?
I'm seeing 5.
I think everyone is just playing the game and not streaming the game.
I hope so.
Oh.
It's like a Saturday long weekend. I guess it's summertime. People don't play video games in the summertime.
I've been like the most non-engaged Twitch streamer right now. I'm just enjoying playing the game so bad.
Yeah.
There's a couple bigger people on, I guess.
Yeah, the cat seems to naturally slow down in atmosphere a nice bit, making that little bit at the end not so bad.
Yeah. And that wasn't like that before, that's for sure. Although it was kind of fun to, like, plan for the momentum. I had a certain enjoyment to the game.
Because I'm 10 kilometers away and I'm already down to 195.
We're out of atmosphere.
Yep. Just trying to find Crusader here.
Have you guys gotten interdicted at all?
No.
Not at all.
Not once.
Neither have I.
Why is my fuel at 75% already?
You're at Daymar now, right?
No, not yet. I'm still doing one more airport mining. I'm curious to see if Daymar is gonna burn the shit out of our fuel,
Me too.
because it was rough. Like leaving that planet.
At least they've reduced the gravity, right?
Please proceed
Have
to
they?
side landing bay.
I hope so.
Yeah, apparently they were testing it for Hurston originally, and they've lowered it. You can now bounce around on cyclones and stuff.
Cool. Okay, yes, you can totally just let yourself come in on throttle. I was going way too slow. I don't remember this place being so rocky. the size of the pad. It's weird.
Got a Cutlass Black coming in pretty fast.
Okay. Any tag on him?
I've got his name. That's you?
Yep.
Eureka FT.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
You know what else is nice? Not having the engine room on fire. The ship has been doing very well.
We need those firefighting mechanics. Ow.
Oh, this is great. Space trucking, making money. Good company, good music.
I agree.
Gonna wake up, put the coffee on, play Star Citizen. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the door lagged.
Just as you're having this blissful moment, eh?
Right?
It's scary when things lag and it's like, oh, the crap, the server's gonna crash. I'm out in the middle of space. All my stuff's gonna be gone.
Well, we're at the 70,000 mark, so once I get back, what happened to my Firefox?
Yeah, like at one point we had a contingency fund. Do you remember that? That was allocated for crashing.
Well, I can bring chlorine back, which is good. 5,800 profit one way with chlorine, now that I can buy enough of it. Hey! Man, mad props to Fennec and Dracian for running around earlier with like one cargo of each to all the different trade stations.
Mm-hmm. Should put a little little snippet in the bottom, in the footer or something, saying thanks to.
Yeah, I gotta recalibrate once again. Yeah, I need to find a way to make I do.
I'll add it to
AI's
Trello. don't
totally
worry.
freaking up.
I need
Who's
to find
freaking
a
out?
way to benefit those that are contributing data to the platform. Like on an org basis, but also on like an individual basis. I'm not sure what to give them. I mean, obviously we can just give them a big dump of money, like, here you go. But I'm not sure how much that would be. Maybe a percentage of profits over a certain period of time. Or maybe we just do a run and like, here you go, like for like top contributors for the month or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to do the. I just hate when I'm like, I kind of hate being under 100,000. I know that's like a first world problem, but I just feel like 100,000 is not really enough to pay escorts enough for them for their time to be worth it. Like we should be able to kind of just easily throw people 20K, no big deal for their services, which would surpass mining.
Well, hey, once the business gets there, but
Yeah, it's just the
small
process.
business.
Well, how do you make the collection of data like an ongoing thing, though?
Well, it's when you're actually using the system. Like right now, we're using it from point A to point B, but when we're actually using it to load and unload your cargo, you can make corrections to it if you see that there's a problem.
Do you think there's gonna have to be corrections in the future?
I don't know. It's going to depend on. I think if the servers become stable enough as they're running longer, and especially if we get in a server mission, the commodity data will actually change. Right now, it's really not changing that much. We had data that was 26 to 30 days old from like the original 3.1 spreadsheets, and I think we may have changed, I don't know, 4 or 5 commodities, I can't wait for it to become more dynamic. I can't wait for it to be more like what's happening in the system related.
Hopefully, it becomes dynamic. I'm just curious because if it doesn't become, if it does become dynamic, why aren't they testing that right now?
Exactly. Because that's when the real heat comes on for for the platform, is being able to try to figure out what relationships are causing the data to change.
But I do think that the maintenance in the data will be expensive, especially if we get 100 systems plus moons.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
And is the economy eventually going to be across all servers or per server?
Across all servers.
Okay.
Like galactic kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So there could eventually be like 2,000 people in one area, and they may be called out. So you might only see 100 of those people because that's all your client can render. And you may see only 100 of those people in the hierarchy of your friends first plus randoms. But all 2,000 people will still be affecting the economy around you.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So we may be meshed in different servers for like that instance of space or whatever. But it should all count, which is crazy. That's what they have to do. That's what's gonna,
Yeah, otherwise
make it amazing.
server hopping would be extremely complicated.
That's true. Well, there should be server hopping.
Because I think what'll happen is there's such a great distance of space that it'll work like UHF, in a sense that as you get so far from one system, you'll start handshaking and connect to another server, and then as you get closer to I just saw you jump along that line. As you get closer to another system, or you leave and you quantum to another system, you'll actually start connecting to another one, and eventually the original one will disconnect.
Gotcha.
So you kind of just move between. You kind of simultaneously move between. Like Elite Dangerous moves between servers during its quantum travel.
That's pretty cool. There's some incredibly talented programmers in the world, and my hat is off to them.
It's Revere, man.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
No, he's totally a very gifted programmer.
I have seen that. I assume he's not the one doing all of the netcode stuff for Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen.
No.
Not yet.
That would be a lot to handle.
And when you do, make sure you give me a referral for when I try and become a project manager there.
Oh, so you guys want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
So there's a friend of mine, Anthony, and I was working with him on a few projects for the summer for like Republic of Doyle and a bunch of other CBC stuff, because I do a lot of like production stuff for media. So like Frontier Season 2 and a bunch of other tech stuff for like Netflix and stuff, whenever they're on the island anyway. So I do a lot of the island's work. So I was working with Anthony. We both worked at a tech shop for a while and did like side projects like web and stuff. And eventually Best Buy moved here and Future Shop closed out. So they decided, they wanted to get a tech. So I kind of put in a good word for him, and he ended up becoming like one of the main Geek Squad members. So he quickly worked his way up in Geek Squad to the point he could work from home and just do like troubleshooting tickets and stuff. And he has like, I think he had like 600 or 700 like 5 out of 5 ratings. So finally Linus Tech Tips was actually looking for a random computer guy, and yeah, I ended up putting in like a reference for him, and he now works at Linus Tech Tips. He's like
Oh,
head
that's
me
cool.
on
Nice.
Linus Tech Tips, and that's super cool because yeah, I think I've helped a lot of people get awesome jobs, yet I'm poor as fuck. It's like,
Hmm.
like there's like no technology on the island whatsoever. It's terrible. I can't find the OMs to jump to anything.
I hear Halifax is big for tech.
Yeah, Halifax is like the end of Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
You go to Halifax and it's like everything is great. But Newfoundland, even when I'm talking to OEMs, like I'll be talking like Lenovo or someone like doing bulk orders for the school, and they really believe that like, oh, technology ends in Canada at Halifax. It's like, oh, St. John's. What do they do? Okay, look, now it magically works. Now I don't understand what lags the let's go up to OM. Kool-Aid's just chilling. Let me go to OM3. See, that time I was already spooled.
Yeah,
Even though it never- makes no sense.
Every time I try and follow you and join in, it says the calibration's ready, my spool's complete, but it just won't do anything. I have to, turn off spool, start it again.
Yes, I know, it's weird. Alright, can we get to Alisard from here? We should be able to. Yep. Right, so I will spool, it'll calibrate. Sometimes I'm sure I'm not doing it right. Calibration complete. Awaiting spool. Okay, now it turned off for no reason at all.
It sounds like it turned off just when I started my spool?
Yeah, I think that's probably exactly what happens. Now I'm spool complete, calibrated, you're ready, you're blue, I'm blue.
Okay, I'm jumping.
B.
Can
I'm
you jump?
jumping. Yeah, I'm jumping too.
Okay. Maybe I have to jump first. I don't know. It would be weird if the leader had to jump last.
It doesn't even make sense. This game, man.
It's supposed to be just the leader jumps, right?
Exactly. And then everyone gets pulled. But for some reason, maybe I got bugged as a party leader. Maybe I need to pass party leader. And then.
Oh, Alpha.
Right? Well, we're done with the ice planet now, at least. It's quartz from Daymar. This is what people don't understand about cargo too. Is like we're risking everything doing what we're doing right now. Like we get destroyed, everything's gone. At least right now. Mining is like spend a whole bunch of time, but everything you make is it's just profit. You know what I mean? Like your money is your money. There's a lot of risk to this.
Yeah, there's a lot of white knuckle driving for some of it.
That's what makes it so fun, though.
Right?
What are you doing, Skillion?
What are we gonna get?
I'm at 195 meters per second, 31 kilometers away from Marquardt.
Do you have an
I'm right
escort?
beside you,
Oh, yeah, you got Getting Ghost, right?
Yeah, he is getting ghost.
and it ain't showing your name.
Desync?
Yeah, totally.
That's what I kind of enjoy. Not enjoy, but like there's a lot of people I'm sure that just kind of bought a bunch of hulls, and they're totally thinking that it's just going to be the gravy train. Like I've gotten to a point of experience doing this that I just won't do it without escorts. I'll go jump in a freelancer and chill. It's just such a high risk. I don't know why. It's supposed to be giving me this pad, but it's not. Oh.
I'm just refueling.
There we go.
Do you see me out your left window?
Let me just look out my window.
I love that the Starfare landing pad has compression animation now. It's such a
Yeah,
little
and
thing, but it looks so good.
it makes it feel so smooth too. Like before in that ship landing on any planet, it was rough. It was like
Clunk.
kind of crunchy, and yeah, they really needed the animations.
I hear you getting Ghost, but I don't see you. Oh, now I see you. Okay, you're in that black Hornet, you know? It's impossible
I'm in a
to
white
see.
one.
Sigillion's colorblind.
Might be my shadow side.
Yeah, you're so dark. So creepy. This is
Well, imagine
so-
what a black one would look like.
Well, it is black. You're in the Ghost, aren't you?
No, I'm in a regular Hornet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Never mind. Wow. I am blind. There you go.
Yep, the game feels more and more like a game every day.
Mm.
It's so nice to have Levski elevators function.
Well, that's a bold statement, sir. I'll believe that when I see it. No offense.
I've seen it.
Haven't
Yeah, I
had
haven't
one.
seen a lot of it lately. I got stuck at Levski like 2 days ago for an entire day.
For an entire day.
Oh, nothing I could do would stop me from like dying and respawning there. Like I would spawn ships at Olisar, I would spawn ships at Grimhex, I would do business at both places, trading and everything. Wouldn't matter. I would somehow just die and respawn at Levski every time.
Oh my gosh.
So Kool-Aid, we're heading to Aircourt mining 141 now, and on the return, it'll be 7,400 in quartz at 11.6 thousand profit.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
getting better. It's getting better. All right, medical supplies 141. I'm wondering what's the chances of that being nicely lined up? $7,600.
Oh man, there's a gold suit here. I need to get out of here.
Well, that pad just lagged out. Gonna take my time on this landing because I'm not familiar with it.
What was your approach speed coming into Daymar?
I haven't done it yet. The last one was yellow with chlorine. I was just doing up just one final one. So this is gonna be my first time hitting up Daymar for 3.2. I'm gonna be very curious. Play it safe.
Thank you for opening the door for me, Getting Ghost.
You know, I want to get in here so it don't despawn.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
I can't get over how much I love this ship.
The cat?
Yeah, I'm a Risk for Life kind of guy, and something very industrial and awesome about this ship.
I think the hulls are going to be pretty cool too, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to have that nice freelancer comfort, only with all of that cargo.
Well, I think that the hulls are going to be different because, like, you're not going to live in the cockpit of a hull, and I think that'll make it very interesting.
Why ain't
The
you?
way that hulls pull cargo, like, it almost makes me wonder, can you not just attach a trailer to a freelancer?
That's a smart idea.
Afterburner would burn it up.
I suppose, but something really thin, like just like 1 SCU wide, but maybe 5 tall.
You mean a whole A?
Exactly, but like make it like the locomotive.
All right.
At least we're just out in space.
Getting Ghosts, I believe that you won't be living in the cockpit in a hull so much because there's such
Yeah,
large
that's
ships,
something.
and I think there's going to be a lot of like mini games associated to the operation of the hull. So
The rear end of your ship is stuck in the landing pad.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't even look down to get rid of it.
Yeah, your engines are actually phased through.
1 second. I'm gonna roll it.
Sigelian, regarding where you live in the hull, I was going to complain earlier about the living quarters in the Starfarer. They are like all the way at the top of the ship, and it takes a really long time to get there. From the
yeah, like some of these ships are designed for the whole, what is it, jump points? So like long period travel. And the Caterpillar's not like that. Caterpillar is what we're doing. I think there's a whole other trading mechanic that hasn't even been introduced yet.
I cannot get it to leave.
No, it's completely stuck. If you pulled it out again.
So the Caterpillar is
Or
like
shut it
tractor
off?
trailer, and what we haven't seen yet is like cargo ships,
Mm-hmm.
like ocean liners.
Yeah, exactly. For those, yeah, ocean liner is probably a great example of that. Well, maybe an ocean liner might be Starfarer. I wonder if there's going to be a whole version for gases, or maybe they'll just be canisters for all the hulls where you would move gases around, liquids.
So I'm
'Cause it's-
powering off and letting it bounce. I wonder, should we go try to respawn it, or am I considered launched? It's so weird. Let me try landing gear up again. It's being weird. It won't let me put the landing gear up or down.
They show us down to me.
There's not a button for that yet, is there? It's only the keyboard key.
What are you hung on?
For landing gear?
Yeah, there's no switch in your
it's
ship.
N.
Like in the cockpit, you can't F-click anything, can you?
Good question.
Are we out yet? I don't even know what we're stuck on.
The
Oh, we're
landing
stuck.
pad itself moves, but
Joggle your landing gear.
Oh, I've been toggling it.
Oh my gosh. I'm watching your stream, Revere. That
I
is
know.
not a...
Land it back if you can.
We tried that. It won't go down.
It won't go down either.
No. And we're like fully loaded, like all 7,800,000.
oh, so you're not claiming it then. But if you
Go
can,
to your bunk and log out and log back in.
That's a good idea.
You know, if you can land it and pull out another ship, it'll just claim it. Or I mean, pull it in as well.
There is a bunk in. Whoa!
Oh no.
I got catitated.
Oh.
no.
Is there anything I can do to help?
So there's
Quick, Kool-Aid, jump in it, save it.
no, it's being stored. It's being stored. Just baby the ship. She is being stored.
Yep, it's stored. Nice.
Oh man. Oh, everything is in that. So try that again.
That's a good thing, I think.
Daymar, take 2.
Were you decapitated in the cockpit?
I was leaving and passing by the ladder to go down to the quarters.
Oh, that's a very dangerous place to be.
You jumped to a different strut.
Oh, frackle.
Okay, we're on D.
Ship looks good.
Question is it? is the cargo good?
I see it there. I'm about to come past my Starfarer.
Got a broke airlock here.
Subaru.
That'd be me.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Taking the D00 entrance. Hopefully this one's not bugged. Nope.
There's
Yeah, it sounds like a Starfarer.
there's a raven staring at your caterpillar, I think.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Raven is a very intimidating vehicle.
Makes a decent escort.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Just being able to take something out in atmosphere and letting it fall. EMPs sound like ridiculously dangerous on planet side.
Especially now. 10-second recharge.
I have so much work to do tomorrow. Just from tonight of everything working well, it's like, yeah, there's so many things I need to now incorporate and think about.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All right. Going to Daymar, take 2. This time I am not nosing up until I am nicely level and way above the... Okay. Okay. Whatever I'm... Man, this medical supplies is getting heavy. It feels like it's getting heavy. Okay. Alright, Daymar, we go. And if it turns out that we're on the right side of the planet, these runs are going to be really fast.
Not to give you more work to do, but if there were any way to figure out what the orbital rotation of the planets are, you could work that into your
Done.
algorithms.
Already done.
Nice.
The first thing I did was take all of the star map data, which has all the rotationals as well as like the radials and all that stuff of
Okay.
each of the systems. I don't know how accurate they are. I had to test them, and I can do that by taking someone in game in a group and letting them go around to each of the landing, like like, go to like the closest OM, and then we can compare the distances of how far that player is versus how far it is in the star map data.
Gotcha.
And then if I know it works, well then I can just use the star map data.
Gosh, that really makes cargo pretty high stakes though. Like,
Cargo is going to be the like I can't say the most profitable, but because that's a misnomer. Like, you know, if you're spending 10 million to make 11, yeah, you're making a million, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're still risking 10 million.
yeah, it's oh man, Arcorp mining is just right there. This is going to be good.
Yeah, I just imagine when a Holly is full of astatine.
Yep.
Phew.
Yep. Right. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a very large group plan, regardless if people think it's not. I mean, yeah, maybe you can buy like, you know, 11 or 10 other NPCs and solo it all, but you still don't have your escorts. That's just internal for the ship operations. Like, it's multiplay. Like, you just have to accept the reality. I know there's a lot of people that want to solo it, but
Can't sell a Holly.
I don't think, right? I think there's a reality check to a lot of very large ships, you know?
And in real life, that's the case as well. Like, you can't run a corporation as one person.
Nope. All right, let's see how bad this is. Trying to get an idea if we're actually naturally slowing down. Let me start afterburner. We are okay, 4 kilometers. I have a feeling it's just going to start slowing down on its own. Although Damer is still Damer. I remember the first time landing planet side, it was like, yeah, come to the atmosphere. And you just hit the ground like a pancake. You
Totally.
Rising. You know, you're like nose in the air, full thrust, like everything you got. And Damer is just like, no.
And there is a planet within lore that's like has many times of greater gravity. So it's like it captures ships and ships can't escape them.
And can you imagine if you can outfit a ship that can break out of that, even if it took 30 minutes?
Oh my god. Yeah, burn
Sigillian.
through most of your fuel.
This is
Right?
where
Like,
you're... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, Sigillian, this is where your Kerbal experience will come in very handy.
I wish.
Do you play a lot of Kerbal?
Well, I don't since, you know, streaming Star Citizen, but I used to, for sure. It's my favorite game. If you call it a game.
Space Simulator. I mean...
Orbital Simulator.
You know what?
Orbital Mechanics Simulator.
We are just naturally, I'm full throttle, and I'm just naturally slowing down.
That's good.
15 kilometers at 400. Man, this planet looks a lot different. I don't know, it looks better.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that.
Normally we come in here and it's all glare. You know what I mean? Like, it's glare coming all the way through the atmosphere. And this is not all glare. You can see the Costrix over the horizon, but this is nice.
Yeah, they cut the clouds down a little bit.
900 away at 150. So this is not bad. By the time I put landing gear down,
we have a Buccaneer down there.
Okay, I'm gonna kill gear. Start putting in gear. I don't feel like things are unstable. I haven't tried to nose up yet and see what the deceleration rate would be. That seems okay. I'm gonna put a gear back up. He was in the Buccaneer.
Maniac Zoo.
He's been there for a while.
There's also
Oh,
an
he
Aurora,
has?
Gnarly Thotep.
He's been there for about 2 hours.
Luzin next is an Andromeda. They're all on the ground, though.
All right, where's the big pad for this place? Let's go take a look.
It might be occupied by the Andromeda.
Yeah,
or
we're
at
just
least
gonna
half
park.
occupied.
We'll just park next to it. Trying to remember where the storage facility is for this one. I see the big pad.
Yeah, it should be just right to the right of the large pad, just like a yellow.
Yeah, I see it.
I think it's an ArcCorp thing, you know? Just had the same layout.
Looks like it.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna come down in between these two pillars here. A little bit more. Yeah, it's fine. Are we getting a morning sunrise? We are.
That looks so good.
I know. that
Holy
looks
crap.
great. Oh, I didn't mean to power off. Power on. Leave the engines off. It's so amazing.
I think it's setting.
I can't get over the stability of this patch.
Right?
I just like, I don't know where I am right now. Like, am I playing Star Citizen? Like, are we dreaming? Like, are we gonna wake up and be like, 3.2 is coming out, and it's just a glitch fest?
I just saw Sigillian Quantum across on the other side of the verse.
In the actual map, it's awesome, isn't it?
No, not even in the map. I was just like looking off into the distance, and I
Yep.
saw a Sigillian marker just quantum.
That's pretty cool.
Wait, habitat storage must be over here, is it? Oh, head tracking's going crazy. Character's gone drunk.
Aurora's up in the air and doing funny stuff.
Where is it? Oh, it's this fire one over here by itself. Other than the random cargo pods from something destroyed, this is so amazing. If someone sat me at a computer and put me here and was like, this is Star Citizen, like 2 years ago, I'd be like, what the fuck?
I was like that 3 months ago.
Landing services? That can't be us. No, it's gotta be this one. So lost. It's usually right next to the pad.
The Aurora's taken off.
What was your approach speed at Daymar, Revere?
I went into 100% throttle. What started slowing me down?
What was your like meters per second? Did you like were you at 600?
It started around 600.
Okay.
So we're at 80,000. So now it's going to start going up. So let's just bring this over. Let me bring the system over here. So just from break it, ArcCorp mining, 80,000. Yeah, the quartz, 7,400 profit. Just one way back to Alisar. What was the tungsten? A little bit less. Okay. And remember, guys, we owe all these profits to probably Fennec and Dracian. Really,
Yep. I plan to do 20% of my profits.
just for
Which is that stuff. I think if each of us can chip in 20%, I think that'd be good.
yep.
Oh, I'm not asking for much.
It'll get a lot funner as the weeks go by.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we could do much with the money anyway, but it's just a show of organization.
Yeah.
We'll just buy all the clothes. Just buy every hat.
Yeah.
Buy some clothes.
100,000 credits worth of hats.
Yeah.
Welcome to Star Citizen.
Want a hat? Yep, and it's dark just like that. It's gonna be pretty fucked up when we open up our hangar and we're actually in ArcCorp, and you can fly out into the city because there's so much procedurally generated city. They can definitely give us a random one each.
I hope that's how it goes. I think that
Like-
would be really cool.
It's gonna be crazy.
And then we'll look back and say, I remember when all the stars were.
I remember when the craziest, most mind-blowing thing was going in the G-Lock bar and dancing.
Oh, right.
Right?
Where
Like,
isn't that ArcCorp? Is that ArcCorp that
yeah, and we can't do it anymore because
they removed
it's
it?
removed.
Yeah.
They truly did merge all the modules and just disable whatever they're not using.
Is that why they took it out?
Yep.
I didn't realize that.
No point in having it in there. It seems to redoing it all, just incorporating it into the game.
Yeah.
Well, now we have mobile bars with 600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well stocked.
If only they had oxygen.
I know, that's so true. Yeah.
It looks like the ocean on my left. I can't wait for an ocean planet.
Mm-hmm. Hurston. Yeah. And blue skies. That'll be cool.
Yep. And plant life. Maybe they should use some like
Maybe.
very primitive creatures.
Well, I think they said they're going to test all biomes with it, right? Oh, that's right. There is supposed to be aliens on Hurston as well.
Like they don't have to be crazy AI. Just some little bit of living sentiment.
Mm-hmm. Those floating blob thingies. The jellyfish, whatever they are.
A bunch of
Okay.
slimers.
Slimers.
My speed leaving here is not that bad either. It's after burning up. 144, 145, 146. It's slow.
So we can fly around and pop them with their freaking mining lasers.
This actually feels good. Like this is a very. It's a lot longer getting at atmosphere in the last build, but like this feels right for the ship. Feels like you have to fight it a little tiny bit.
I usually steal the pirate ones and joyride them around.
I really want to be able to steal them for good. I want me a caterpillar.
Yeah. I'm gonna end up buying one. I got one in my cart right now. The LTI.
You gonna buy the Rip and Dip?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, there's two packages. There's a concierge version, and there's a Rip and Dip. And you can get the Rip and Dip if you've beaten the Pirate Swarm and got the caterpillar skin.
How do you beat it?
What's that?
How do you beat it?
You just beat it. You just win all waves of it. As I
Multiplayer?
Please proceed to site
Yep.
landing bay.
But we got to do it on PU, not PTU.
I didn't know if yours in multiplayer, if it was the one that actually won it.
No, it's just anyone who wins it, anyone who clears it. It's almost like back with the Vanduul scythe rental. Or Vanduul blade rental, I'm not sure which one it was for Vanduul Swarm. And we're out. Oh, right, I gotta be leaned back. Why is it saying it's obstructed when I can still calibrate and spool? I wonder, am I not cleared enough of the atmosphere?
I had one telling me it was
Where are you trying
jammed.
to jump?
Back to Port Olisar.
Tips back into the atmosphere.
Or is
It'll
it
say
just on
there's-
the other side? I'm trying to figure out if it's on the other side of Crusader or not. I mean, it shouldn't be. Nope, it's definitely straight in front of us.
Yeah.
I think I just need to go further away from the planet. Maybe we need to be around 40,000 altitude.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes just clearing the Atmo is not quite enough. Still obstructed. So weird.
Yeah, I'm way further out, and I'm still seeing obstructed as well. Oh, it just came back. Okay, now it's not.
Hydrogen fuel, 75%. Don't worry about it.
Did you get a refill or did you get a respawn?
Back when the ship got stored, I think it respawned.
Mm.
There we go.
Revere, do you know how long you've been streaming for?
Nope.
Oh,
there's an uptime command though.
Hold on 1 second.
If the bot's working.
Have you jumped?
Jumping now.
Five hours.
5 hours?
Just a few minutes shy.
It's all good.
So that means that I've had this caterpillar for almost 5 hours then.
It's
Wow.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
The big ships never make it. We always get blown up, scratched up, bumped into something. Although, in all fairness, we're getting really good at flying them.
That's true. I cannot fly any of those smaller vehicles. Save my life.
You jump in, even a freelancer, you're like, whoa, this is way too OP.
It is, yeah.
I can't handle this. It's too fast.
Well, Sigelia, now you're not having to predict the server lag and all that stuff too quite as much.
Well, I don't have any skills now. I mean, my 2 skills were predicting that, and it was that and half jumping. I was an expert at.
Right? Now we don't
Well,
need to half jump. And to
You
be
can
honest,
still
that
half
was-
jump though.
it's true, but it was a great skill, but we don't really need it if we're going to go 54 away. Yes, we will go to this landing bay. Flying stream ever. I'm certainly enjoying it. One weekend, everyone will be complaining, can't make any money in the game, mining sucks, game's stupid. Meanwhile,
cargo.
I hope they say that because I'm just gonna be sitting back in my 600i,
Just
doing the blow-in hookers.
Wiping your face, wiping your tears with like you see.
There probably is no physical money anymore, is there? It's all
What do you
literally
mean?
just digital credits in game.
Yeah.
I found another glitch.
What?
Yep. When sticky keys on,
Oh no!
so my shift is constantly down. I can
I
like
got
go to
it.
maximum speed with my thrusters only.
I gave the girl too much credit. I was like, yeah, we're getting really good at flying this.
And then the cat's just like,
Cat's
nope.
like, no. I think one of us has the mic. One of us has some feedback.
That's the sticky keys, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm constantly on.
Echo, echo, echo.
I'll fix it. Let me get it back in the safe place.
Space hookers.
Oh, I got decapitated too pretty badly. Blood everywhere.
Oh my god.
That was a getter.
Okay, we're at 8,700, 87.9.
I will be right back.
Oh, wow. So, quartz didn't last very long.
Oh, really?
If the data's right, Transmire's titanium back to Alisar for 7,800 profit just on that return.
Oh, I see. The inventory is fine.
12,700 for round trip now. If that's right, if Transmire is just selling titanium for that price and Alisar is buying it for that price, it's worth going to Transmires to check out.
What's the total cost of filling up the caterpillar for that?
I'm not sure. Let me see. So if we were doing medical supplies, let's see if I'm filling up the actual ship. I'm not. Not yet. But am I filling it up on the return? Transmires, one route, back to Alisar. I'm buying 41,428 units. So I'm filling 414 of the total SKU of the ship. So it's nowhere near filling it. We would have to put in like, let's see, like 100. Yeah, titanium. Oh god. How much would it take to fill this thing? Marinite, diamond. Let's do that one run and then I'll call it a night. How much did I say I had again? $87.9. Well, I'm gonna try it. So medical supplies, the Transmires. It sucks that it's all the way back to. Where's Transmires? Selling. All the way back to selling. Who else does titanium? Commodities.
I'm back.
Titanium.
Shubin?
Only transmires,
Nice.
as far as I know, with the current data. If this is right, though, I don't know if it's right because
It's gotta be right.
I mean, the chances of Fennec going to transmires and buying a titanium is probably low. You know what I mean? Like we'd have to go everywhere and buy a little bit of everything. So I could add that to add it to the Trello. You're kind of like, hey, go pick up some titanium. Keep going with the route that we're going. Let me see when it was updated. Let me trading. Transmires. Oh shit. Trade ports. Transmires. 7 days. Yeah, this was last updated systematically from external. So this would have been 3.1 or PTU. Hard call. We should actually check that out though, because yeah, that's gonna be good. But I think I'm gonna go the same route we just did. Playing it safe.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
Medical supplies back to Daymar. Well, we have the escort services because we've been literally going all in all night.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so great.
Right? Like, just do what we gotta do, make the money. But it's like, it's the support that allows you to do that. If you don't have the support, it's not gonna happen.
Well, I don't think there's that much risk compared to before. Not yet, anyways.
There will be.
I almost feel bad that our escorts are almost bored.
No. My cat's way over there.
It's all good.
Oh, so how does that work? I just bought all that cargo from that Olisar. I know it's all the same, but it's kind of like,
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
last run of tonight.
See, I really like just watching you run back. It's like watching ants, but it's hilarious.
One of these days, I'm gonna walk in underneath that ladder and or the elevator and get completely squished. Ship's starting to get a little bit more lived in.
And complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Let me go and walk out on the catwalk here real quick. I just want to make sure we actually have the medical supplies. Okay, we do. No, I don't want to go down there. It's cool. I'm good up here. Echo put a JPEG in the channel a while back, and I'm not sure if I posted it to you or not, but it's like acetine with the flammable logo on it, like the blue containers, and it's the Drake caterpillar with the flames touching it, and it has the little dog in there with the teacup saying everything is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was great. And I'm like, yep, that's a cat.
Yeah.
That's being a cat owner. Yeah, this is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
Ship is your friend. Ship is not trying to kill you. Although
When you least expect it, it does kill
I
you.
don't know. I don't know what's
Yeah.
up with that drift.
Yeah, that one almost tried to kill you.
No, don't go. Oop, 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 oop. I just bumped someone. It's okay. Nope, they're a part of my ship now. Hopefully that wasn't getting ghost.
No, getting ghost is with me.
Okay, that was just a bystander. Don't tell the insurance about it.
I still see them attached to you, but I can't target them.
It's okay. They'll be fine. They're going for a free flight.
This looks really funny.
It's just a free flight. Might as well start spooling early. And it's waiting for you. And you're done. In a perfect world, we would just press the button.
Hi, welcome to the store.
But instead it's going to wait for you to jump.
I can't jump. I will despool.
Well, guys, I'm gonna call it a night,
Good night.
and I will.
Hope you had a fun time, Shy Canadian.
I did. It's nice to do cargo again and have it be somewhat more permanent than the PTU.
It hates us.
Go
Did you
ahead
make
and
some?
jump.
Did you make some money tonight?
I did. After losing one Starfarer, I'm back up to like 14,500. So
Nicely done.
not bad. It doesn't have as much space as a Caterpillar, unfortunately.
No.
I'll
Feel free to take a look around.
Jump,
We've got a pretty good
beat
selection.
Arena, or I'll beat Pirate Swarm, and then I can get myself a
Are you able
Caterpillar.
to jump ahead of me?
Well, the Starfarer is a good vehicle too, so that's
Let me-
okay.
I'll just,
It is.
here we
It's
go.
nice.
Go ahead and jump.
Calibrating and spooling.
All right. Let's see. I've got 4 people
Alright,
to bring Revere.
Ready?
Feel free to take a look around. We've got a pretty good selection.
It's so weird. Now it's fine. Now it's
Shoot.
doesn't make any sense. It's working the opposite way.
Yeah.
Revere, is that
Feel free to take a look around. We've got a
utility
pretty
you're
good
using for cargo runs? Is that publicly available?
The tool that I'm using? I would say it's publicly available, but it's org available. We can just send you the link to it.
Okay. And I will contribute whatever data I can.
Awesome. Expect
Feel free to
bugs.
take a look around. We've got a pretty
I
good
love
selection.
bugs. They're the best.
I can target that hornet along with you. It says you.